Let me get rid
All
of this
all
so
ready to
I'm
go
not
over here.
tempted.
And then you have a fantasy football to do today. Eh?
Yeah,
North
it
American
should take no
football,
more than yeah.
obviously.
Oh, I think it should take no longer than 30 minutes to do.
That's fun though. I mean, just
Yeah.
don't take Aaron Rodgers. He's not going to do well, I
Um,
don't think, with the Jets this year. So
you don't think so?
no, God, no. He's such a sideshow, isn't he? I mean, as soon as they start losing, he's going to end blaming everybody else and then threaten to retire. And he's just that guy is really, honestly, narcissistic. That's the word he is. Brendan Rodgers is just not a. I think he's one of the most overrated North American football players of all time.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
never been a fan. Loved Brett Favre. Oh, loved him to pieces. So it's not a team thing or an affiliate thing. Anything like what team he's associated with. Nothing to do with it. I just
Mm.
always thought Rodgers was overrated and not a nice person overall. Can I get a work permit on this? He had a work permit yesterday. Why doesn't he have one today? I gotta wait to get one. Whatever.
So I need a goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, right. You're still
That's
on
it.
looking for that kind of
So
stuff.
my goal is to go 4 hours tonight, just so you know.
Yeah, it's a decent goal. See what we do.
Um, I want to make sure I hear the sound from this fantasy football. Where- Players in range. Edit search goalkeeper is at most 31.
What draft position did you get for the first round?
Let's see. 12 out of 16 teams.
12 out of 16.
Yeah.
And I assume it's going to be like serpentine style.
Yes, sir.
That's not terrible. So you should get two reasonably good players kind of close together.
Yeah.
Shame not to be in the top 6 though.
I agree,
Who do you
but
got?
it
Who do you
could have
got your
been
eye
worse.
on?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
Really?
I just pretty much,
Hmm,
when it comes to fantasy football, I just pick by projected points.
really?
I know that's bad, but that's kind of what I do.
So you don't know the players well enough.
Correct. But I know how to figure out points.
Okay. So you're just hoping that people's projected points will actually be what they say they are.
Or, within a reasonable.
How many rounds are there?
How many rounds? Let's see. 15?
15. Okay. And you need one of like every position, I would assume.
Um, we have one quarterback, two wide receivers, two running backs, a tight end, two flex, a defense, a kicker, and five bench.
So what do you need for a defense? What does that mean, defense? One
You
defender?
basically just take a team's defense. So, like for example, let's take the Minnesota Vikings defense and
Oh,
any defensive stats they accumulate. Any so like total yards allowed or interceptions or fumble recoveries, they get added to your team score.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So if you need suggestions, I have some good suggestions for you. So,
Let's do this. 1 million.
so team defense, eh?
Inquiry. We're gonna try and get. Hold on, 1 second.
Yep. Rush, man. Rush. Still in the off season here. It's important stuff.
don't need little kids screaming at 9 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Right, preseason. Don't hear anything that concerns me. All right, so in 15 seconds, I'll have to make my pick.
Your first one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking for a suggestion? You didn't tell me if you wanted a suggestion.
No. Um.
I'll tell you who you should take for tight end and pick him last. Chingozim Okonkwo. He's on Tennessee Titans. He will be an offensive force this year.
Why? I'm just gonna take Pat Mahomes.
At tight end?
No, a quarterback.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I'm talking about
And I,
when you
I
choose a tight end, take a Okonkwo. He's going to be good this year because he's going to be one of the primary passing targets for them, and he already had a good season last season. He was super underrated stats wise last season, and I guarantee you, you'd be up to wait till the last round probably and still get him.
sorry.
Unless somebody else is like knows what the sleeper picks are. If anybody else is good at this, they probably take him, but we'll see.
It's silly not to take Mahomes in at the 14th pick, right?
Mahomes is decent, yeah.
Okay. So
I
as long as I
can't shake a
hear,
stick at it. I don't know what else is in front of you, so yeah, go with it.
sure.
I can't see who's already been chosen or any of that jazz, so I'm going to assume that that's not a terrible pick.
Transfers. We got some transfer offers I need to deal with. Some loan offers. Okay, we're gonna stall on that. We're gonna stall on these. So we're not gonna do anything with that. All right.
Is there a sport I don't know? Not many. That's just I just read lots of sports stuff. I don't follow North American football too closely, but I know enough about it that I could confidently pick a fantasy team for it. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I essentially have 12 days to find a goalkeeper.
Okay, so something weird happened. I signed a player
What?
yesterday,
Okay.
and he had a work permit, and we've logged in today, and now he doesn't. And I applied for a work
Really?
permit, and he didn't get it.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
so
interesting.
I don't know what to do with that.
That's a new one.
Yeah, it is.
What do you want to do?
I don't know if there's anything I can do. Oh wait, whatever. Use the editor. Boom. Now he's got a work permit. Problem solved. There. Now I don't got to worry about it. He has a work permit now. I don't know what would have made it not have one after loading today, but whatever. All these inexplicable things keep happening, and I'm just not going to stress about it. This is a
I don't
result of
blame you.
not being able to test the game deep into many, many seasons later. And I know that. They would actually let us test deep into many, many seasons later. There would be fewer bugs deep into seasons many, many years later. But what do I know? Yeah. So did you write down the player I said?
No, I know who he is. I'm a Titans fan.
Oh, I yeah, that's right. Well, if you know who he is, then you should know that he's going to probably have a good breakout season this year,
75. Okay.
right? That makes sense to you
Yeah.
that I say that?
Hmm.
Okay, okay, good. I forgot you cheered for them. I've just heard, like, so many people talking about, Titans are their game plan involves him heavily this season, and he was already good last season. So if he improves those numbers, he's going to be good in what's usually a really thin market for tight ends. There's not that many great
Yeah.
tight ends in the league anymore. That's just not a position you think about when you think of offense. But I mean, what did he have last year? Like 450 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like that's not bad. Not bad. If he improves those numbers, then he's probably the best tight end available.
I agree.
Well,
But the Titans, it's the Titans as well, so you don't know what you're getting with them.
well,
That's
it's
that's
true.
the one. That's
You make a good point.
mm,
I just think of the group of tight ends available in the league, he's the best one. That's just how I see it. I don't know. Who did you get your second pick in yet?
yeah. I took a running back,
Oh,
Josh Jacobs from Las Vegas.
Josh Jacobs with the second round pick. Yeah, he's all right.
I'm going to add players.
You
What the
need two
hell?
running backs, you said?
No, no, no.
You don't
Oh,
get
yes, yes, yes. Two running backs in the league.
do you have a second choice?
No, like I said, I honestly don't care, but I'm just gonna pick the best players, um, projections.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't help you do even better. If you don't care, then why not take my suggestions?
because I'm more focused on Football Manager right now. I'll be
Uh,
honest.
but I we can do both. It's called
I
teamwork.
can't. I can't. I'm getting sensory overload right now.
Okay.
So I just want to focus on FM. When I hear the ESPN ding, I'm just gonna pick the best player available.
Take Kenneth Walker the third next.
Okay.
Points, lots of points. Seahawks, in case you're wondering what hell team.
Just, there's no goalkeeper. You think I'm an idiot?
Still having trouble with that goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So glad I managed to just find a decent goalkeeper just sitting around. I'm like, hey, look, a free agent. Let's sign him up. He's not great, but hopefully I'll never have to use him.
Okay. The promise. So is the promise to sign a goalkeeper?
What?
That it?
You're promising to sign a goalkeeper?
Yeah.
To whom? Who are you promising this to?
Harry Jeffcott, who's a nobody on the team, but like I know there's no goalkeeper on the team.
You have zero goalkeepers?
I have one, but he's a backup.
Oh, you need a starter.
Yeah.
I see what's going. That makes sense to me.
Do we plan on playing Jeffcott? Oh, we kind of have to at this point. Um, let's see if we can get some more money from board.
Give us
Maybe
money.
the
We
answer
are
is no.
poor. The answer is no. Ah, what a surprise.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is try and find a goalkeeper to loan in.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Goalkeeper on loan, you say? Look around.
I got it.
I'm sure you do. Why can't I look too?
You can look.
You're in one of those moods today. Are you just gonna not listen to anything I say? Don't want your stinking help. Oh, okay. Hmm, It's a
Just gotta look
goalie.
at their first teams. Yeah, that's more like it. Um,
Not sufficient.
you are concerned. Why? Can you hear them stomping upstairs?
No. If Craig Healy on Tottenham under 21s, if you can get him, that guy would be friggin' amazing. Yeah, I don't know if he'd be interested in going to your division, but he wants out.
Um, is he available for loan?
He's
No.
available. He's listed to be sold, but he's only 22, so they would loan him. I don't know if it would be a fee as well, but he's listed very low. It's like 120K. I know you don't have that, but they might loan him. He has nobody wanting him, so it's not like there's competition to sign him.
I'm interested. Why, you're available for loan, but you suck. Interesting. No, either start. Well, you're a bad starting goalkeeper. And you are okay. Okay, let's do championship clubs. Probably have more luck there.
Well, I mean, did you check that guy?
No, I'll check them now.
Ely, Tottenham under 21s. He's championship quality, but that doesn't mean he won't go to your team because you have good players on your team.
Nope, not interested.
Not interested. Oh, what a jerk. I don't like him anymore then.
It's okay.
Yeah. Keep checking the under 21s Premier League here. Most of them either don't have backup goalkeepers in their under 21s at all, or they are just garbage. What are the other? Not that we're surprised.
Huh? What? How old are you? 20? Exactly.
Wow.
Alright, we're gonna shortlist you.
Oh, that's a lot.
Right. Let's see. Transfers, scouting, shortlist, and shortlist. Alright, I want to make the tight end pick next.
Yeah.
29:30.
Which round is that? The fourth already?
Fifth, I think.
Fifth? So you got Kenneth Walker?
No, he wasn't available.
Well, somebody already took him.
Yeah, like it's 16 people, so like we're already 100 picks in almost.
I'm just surprised Kenneth Walker went already. He's not exactly an on the radar guy, and his projections are lower than they're supposed to be. But that's what makes him a good pick, is that he's definitely a sleeper. Sleeper picks are what wins you those things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But at least you know what tight end to take. Did you pick a defense yet?
No, they won't go till later, really.
Defenses?
Okay,
Okay, that's cool.
shortlist.
As long as you know when people pick defenses, you just don't want to be stuck with a bad one.
Yeah. Bradford.
I also don't know the point scoring system on that, so they pick defenses late. Then I assume defenses aren't worth a lot.
So we can add you to the short list as well.
No, nobody else worthwhile available for loan in the Premier League. The best goalkeeper available, if you wanted a project of one to develop, is Robbie Ross, but you'd have to buy him. Loan him and see if you can get a future fee on him. But he also wants way too much money per week, I think. So Robbie Ross on Leeds would be the only other viable option for League One that I saw.
I got a couple of players in the championship that I'm looking at right now that
That's cool.
look pretty good.
Yeah.
Hi Jack, how are you? Good thanks.
Well, I scoured the Premier League for you, and no good.
I figured that there weren't going to be any teams that wanted to any players that wanted to join.
Honestly, there isn't any good ones even in the Premier League. That's the funny part. Oh, hold the phone. I didn't see this guy
Okay.
before. Oh no, he's not quite good enough. Yeah. Most of them just don't even have goalkeepers on their under 21s at all. Like I said, they got like no players.
That's
It's weird.
that's why I'm looking at their first. It's preseason, so they're probably on their first team, which is why I'm looking on the first teams right now.
I just keep looking at Premier League teams and they're just full of Danish players that used to play on my team. Like Tottenham's starting goalkeeper is Kasper Koch. That was my project goalkeeper. And they only bought him for 30 million. Here's a big one for you. I think that will make you laugh a little. Liverpool just bought Joaquin Pizzotti.
Uh,
So AGF sold Joaquin. Okay, you bought him for 5.75 million. Okay. Real Madrid bought him for 10.25 million. And Liverpool just bought him for 55 million plus incentives. His current value is almost 200 million.
yep, we get short end of the stick.
I just blows my mind how that and such a good. I remember when you got him, I'm like, wow, that's a good player. It's amazing you picked him up. Yeah, just looking at the amount that our team sold all of our stars for just hurts my heart.
All right, so we're almost done here with the championship. Then we can go a week forward.
These guys have been busy. Hey,
We're
Stefan
available.
Steinen, another one of my former players. He's on Liverpool. 79 million they bought him for. Oh, freaking hell. And they have cards full. So Liverpool has two of my former players, one of yours, plus Ben Doak, who was their player that was loaned to you, but still consider money yours. Yeah.
Because we had Doak for a bunch of years.
Yeah, you did on loan, which he's now on Liverpool's first team, so you developed him.
Nice.
Yep. He's there because of you. I don't think he would have made that on most other teams. Like most other teams just don't play their players very much. If he was on the under 21s, he wouldn't have played or developed that well. But yeah, there's a lot of. This makes me so sad.
They really don't want us to have him.
Transfer history.
Last team. You want to come in on loan? Wouldn't be interested in any circumstances.
Sons of bitches.
All right, I'm scouting.
Anders Borset to Real Madrid for 20.5 million. That's it. Esmeraldo to City for 32 million. Oh my god, you guys, no. Players would have been worth so much more. Ah,
Hmm, You seem decent. You don't look decent though. You seem decent, but you don't look decent. Okay.
What's this? Oh, is this somebody I'm trying to sign? Apparently. I realized I was still working on a signing. Well, I have money in the bank, so that would be why. uh,
Backing fullback.
no point in starting the season with money in the bank. That's just silly.
I don't think we can sign you. Yeah, we
Shit,
have to get
why
the
did
team
you do that
first.
game? Why? Why, game? Why do you do this?
Under 21s.
Doorbell. 1 second. She's coming. Okay. How's at my door? I think it's my neighbor. Looks like it's Deb. Oh, it's not.
Just caught chickens.
People show up our damn door.
Alright. Now you can shut the hell up. Jeff Cott, not you.
Yeah.
He comes in and wants me to make a promise and then says he's going to consider his options the day, like 2 days later.
Yeah, they're jerks like that.
Like, if you're going to do that, don't ask for a promise.
Right? 1 second. Okay, that's all it was. Now I know who was at the door and what they wanted.
It's still light out by you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It'll be for a little while yet. Oh, 1 second again. Okay, sorry. I had this one camera that when it was nighttime, it wouldn't see outside on our security system. I'm like, well, that's useless. So then I fixed it. Yeah. And the doorbell was the guy from TELUS showing up because see, I have internet and telephones through Shaw, the company here, but they were bought by Rogers. Rogers bought them, so now they're being like amalgamated into this other company. I hate Rogers so much, but I also hate TELUS. Unfortunately, those are the only two options now. So I'm like, well, that's not cool. So today, a TELUS person stopped at my door and they're like, "Hey, do you want this?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't think so because I still have my my Shaw plan for a little while longer, and I'm only paying $25 for my cell phone, and that's in Canada. That's ridiculously cheap." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Well, guess what? We're doing that too." And I'm like, "Oh hell." And he's like, and we'll give you the same internet but cheaper. And I'm like, oh man, okay. I signed up with the lesser of two evils.
Were you listed? Is that why you're not listed for sale? No. Okay. Couple more days, we'll get the scouting reports.
Yes, you will. All right. When are you joining? Not until New Year's 2030. So I don't get you until halfway through the next year, but that's okay. I'm only signing you to loan you out and sell you later. What did I actually get this guy for? That was free, right? Did I pay anything for this guy? It doesn't look like I did. Yeah, he's completely out of contract. He's on this team. Wait, it's not a team, is it? Oh, it is a team. He's the only player on it. Oh, I see. Yep, I paid nothing to get this guy. Hooray for finding random wonder kids that are in like the most obscure division ever. I'm starting to get good at that.
Yeah. Um, this guy has a 2-star current ability, but I don't think he's only 2 stars. I guess his decisions and composure are a bit low, but
Hmm.
put him back in on trial.
This is a goalkeeper.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but my scouts came up with him, so he's not that good.
Uh huh. The best goalkeeper you're looking at currently?
Nathan Moran on Northampton. Are you the starter in there? You are.
Ethan Moran on
I
Northampton.
have 3 players I'm looking at a scout report on.
Ethan Moran on Northampton is not bad. He's a solid League Two goalkeeper, which is about all you're going to get from another team right now. Can't expect a lot better.
Disagree.
Huh?
I disagree with that.
Oh, you can find a League One goalkeeper? Awesome. That's great. Or you disagree that he's only a League Two goalkeeper?
I disagree that I can only find a League Two goalkeeper.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be expecting to find much, but if you can do better, then all the power to you. I think that's great. I'm excited to see what you end up with. Hopefully, somebody super awesome.
Yep. Couple more days, get the scouting reports. And you can go. Shit, do not want to work tomorrow.
So don't.
If I could, I would do like another 8-hour FM session right now.
Right. Just escape reality for a while.
Yeah. 11. They don't think he's that good. I have to disagree.
Can I look at who you're talking about?
Evan Watts. I just brought him in on trial.
You are an interesting goalkeeper. Wow. Okay, I see. I have no read on. I'm just going to look at his attributes. That is a tough one. Wow.
Right?
I honestly don't even want to try to guess what his current ability is because he is sort of all over the place. He's not
Exactly.
particularly bad anywhere. He's not particularly great anywhere. I
Here we go.
I'm going to scout him too. No, I'm not going to go after him. I'm just going to scout him because I really would like to know what my scouts would say. Because your scouts are saying he's not good. Um,
But,
I look at the. I got this rating here. I can see this rating. He's a 2-star goalkeeper on my team, which means he's no better than the guy that I brought in, which tells me he's also a League Two quality goalkeeper. But he kind of looks like he would be a very strong one for whatever his ability is. If that makes
hopefully,
sense.
I know it does.
Okay, yeah. He's not old. I wonder what his upside is. I'd love to see what his potential could be. That is an interesting find you have there. Yeah. And he's free. So, I mean, the price is right. What's
Yeah.
the worst that could happen, you know? You could always, like, kind of
Uh,
swap
the,
him
the the
with your
thing
current keeper.
the thing is, I'm close to my payroll max, so I can really only spend money on one good goalkeeper, unless I can get some people in on loan.
I mean,
But I'm
yeah,
not gonna worry about that until the deadline.
right.
I can bring in more players in on loan.
Yeah. Watts looks decent. I mean, you have Shea Cars. You just brought him in? Did.
So
You paid for
you're gonna
him.
move who?
Shea Cars.
Yeah,
This
yeah, but I think he's a backup as of right now.
he's about the same as Watts.
You think so?
Pretty close to. I mean, the thing is that this guy's younger, has more upside. I can see his potential ability is really high. I think if you're
Mhm.
gonna sign a League Two quality keeper, you might as well develop this young guy that you have here. You already have.
Okay.
I still sign Watts if you can get him cheap, and just kind of rotate them. See who plays better. Like that's still a
Okay.
solid free agent you found if you can afford to sign him. I think 1A 1B situation between Watts and Cars wouldn't be a terrible thing.
Interesting idea.
Then at least you're
Not
developing a
opposed to it.
goalkeeper, right? Because I mean, Cars looks like he has a bunch of upside. That's exciting, right?
Hmm.
Like even my scouts are like, yeah, this
Yeah,
guy's
he
good.
does. My scouts say 4 stars.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, and he's like 3.5 for me, and that's high. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Go on.
if you're stuck in a bad situation, and I've done this before, you remember, even when I was competitive, I'm like, I don't really have a great goalkeeper I can bring in, but I have this young goalkeeper I want to develop. He's now my starter because I feel like goalkeeping is the one position you can get away with doing that.
Hmm.
Do you remember I ended up putting a 19-year-old kid in as my starting goalkeeper, even at
Yep.
Lingby? That's
Yep.
the guy that's on Tottenham right now. Oh no, he was 18 when I made him my starter. Like he's not ready to be a starter, but he's gonna be because I'd rather develop somebody than get some crappy veteran. And now he's starting at Tottenham. Casper Koch. Yep, he's worth 186 million now. So my read on him was good. Which yay. But yeah, imagine he's also the Danish national team goalkeeper. Yep, he is. Because I made him that too. He was my starter as well when I was still managing the national team. So I'm sad to see him at Tottenham, but at the same time, glad to see him develop, doing well. Because it looks to me like
Completely
your
different.
young
I can
keeper
look
there
at it both ways.
could end up being a strong Premier League keeper, even Championship, but I think Premier League.
Uh, no, I don't think he'll be a Premier League goalkeeper.
Well,
I think.
He's comparable to Itirbe, who's on my team, and he's marginally a Premier League keeper. So you never know. If you play him enough, he could.
Where are
Lyon
we
signed this
playing you?
guy. What do I care about him? Care about him? Is there a reason I care about him? He's on my short list. Now he's off my short list. How are these transfers go? Oh, I see what just happened. That's a guy I
What?
was trying to sign, and he rejected me. I understand now. I was trying to sign this young guy from, let's see, Brazil, Portugal, and it looks like he decided to go to Lyon instead. Well, I don't blame him. That's a bigger team. Oh, damn him. But this guy I got. Just random free agent. Why don't I have a scout report anymore? Anyway, I'll get one.
Uh, what was my goalkeeper's name?
Your goalkeeper,
Yeah.
Shay Cars.
No, from that I had last year.
Oh,
I'll find it.
did he leave as a free agent?
Uh, I voted in
No, he was on loan, wasn't he?
Radcliffe. Radcliffe.
Ratcliffe. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as you say it, I'm like, I'm going to kick myself. Yes, Ratcliffe. That's the guy.
Loan. Let's see. Superkeeper.
Still finding a goalkeeper?
Um, someone else yeah, I think I found one.
Oh, you didn't like my idea, hey?
Um, hmm, so
Yeah,
that's how
because
find
Cars is
box.
22. If he has that much upside, he needs to play now. If he doesn't play now, he'll never reach his potential. Goalkeepers is the nice thing though,
Okay.
is that they get a few extra years to develop past the age of 25, which is nice. This guy is just
Fine. Let's change this to cup goalkeeper. There we go. Let's see if we'll take that.
you found a different guy
Yeah.
on loan, probably.
Mm-hmm.
These are better, cheaper. So you're not going to bother with Evan Watts. He wanted too much money.
Um. Yeah. What the hell?
Something,
Yeah. Okay.
something wrong?
No.
Cool.
Bolton sign Giles. That's what I thought. Okay. That's what. We're gonna bring you to first team, and put you to train with the first team as well. Uh, that's it for now. You want too much money. and when we can't afford 50,000 a week.
I would think not. Wow, somebody wants that just to loan you a guy, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. I'll loan you my goalkeeper. You want to develop him for me, but he's actually got to play.
Sheen Wood.
No, he's not even going to consider that.
What was the other guy's name? The guy that you wanted me to bring in on cheap. What was his name?
Bring in on
The,
cheap.
the goalkeeper.
From what I don't remember what you're saying.
Oh, Evan Watts.
Oh, yeah, the guy you had on trial. You had him on trial. Oh, did he
Yeah.
leave?
No, I'm just trying to remember his name. We're gonna bring you in on trial as well.
Yeah, because I mean, I really think your best bet's just to put Shea Carson as your starter and kind of rotate him with like a goalie like Watts or something.
Yay, Davenport's out for a month.
A month? Well, at least it's now and not during the season.
That's true. Yeah, I guess you're right.
He'll be better before the start of the year, most likely. Still, though, a month. Yikes.
And he, first time rushing out. Yeah, no, no. We'd have to change our defense to accommodate your weaknesses. I don't really want to do that.
Let's go see who he brought in on trial. Oh, Eli Harrison. But do you use a sweeper keeper?
I do.
Harrison's a very good goalkeeper, but not a good sweeper keeper.
That's why I said we'd have to change our style of play to suit to mask his weaknesses.
But his strengths are quite nice. He's a good shot stopper overall. He, so he wants less money than Watts, does he?
No, I just brought him and I wasn't really looking at that yet.
Oh, okay. Not a bad option as well, though. Again, I would rather just start Cars. Develop him. Schwame's not leaving. Not during this window, guys. Want him, you can get him next year. Do I have... Ooh, I don't have a... Oh, so his contract's done at the end of the year. I see why everybody's after him. I should probably consider extending him if I want to keep him past this year. Term contract extension clause. Most of these guys I won't bring back next season.
All right, Mike.
You must be on like holiday or something.
Me?
Yeah.
No, why?
Because at the top right, it keeps saying continue, but it has the number 2 there, which means that you haven't hit continue yet. But when I hit continue, it moves forward.
It's because I have an action that needs to be completed by the end of the day.
Oh,
See, what I'm gonna reject this. It should go to 1 once I hit continue. Oh, and I have a match today.
so do I.
Also easier. But Man City under 21s.
What about?
That's what I'm playing. Alright.
Probably will have a good game there. And a nice hard challenge that.
We won 2-0.
Hey, that's awesome.
We will take it.
Yeah.
So my team's projected to finish second, but again, that's because I picked off projections. Jack Stevens.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah.
Whose defense did you end up with?
New Orleans or Tampa Bay? Let me look.
Saints or Bucks? Yeah.
Uh, my team. The Saints and the Bucks. I picked two defenses.
Oh, you got two. Okay, so Saints and Bucks defenses. Those aren't bad. That's not the worst ones.
Yeah. All right. Oh, now you have a bid. Who bid on you? Blackpool. Tackling is poor.
So did you pay money to enter that pool?
No, it's Matt's league.
Oh, okay. That's why you're not as serious about it. It's free.
Man,
I see now.
exactly.
It just seemed weird to me that you weren't taking it seriously. I'm like, this, are you paying money for this? No, you're not paying money. Now I understand. Just gonna take whatever you can. So it's his league, but it's free.
Yeah, it's a friends league.
So it's
So it's all
just for fun.
friends and family stuff like that.
Just for
Yeah,
fun then. Okay.
yeah,
Just for bragging rights.
yeah. There's another fantasy football league that I'm in that I've won 2 years in a row.
You won it.
That I'll take more seriously.
Uh, but you do the same on that. You just pick by projected points.
Yep.
Wow. Can't believe you're winning
Um,
doing that. That's incredible.
with no, well, with that league, I was able to get. So that league is a 10-team league,
Hmm.
so the teams naturally are better.
Naturally, yeah.
Hold on, I have some transfer stuff that I need to do. Cater or we don't care. Um, it's a 10-team league, and my keepers were Josh Allen, Travis Kelsey, and Cooper Cup.
Hmm.
So, and um, there's a waiver wire in that league. There's a waiver wire in that league, but once everybody clears the waivers, I'll usually wake up early the next morning and just pick the best players that are available to like put on my bench.
Oh yeah.
Um, I had a really, really good team in the last 2 years. So
Sounds like it.
recommendations. Let's see. I saw these. Um, I didn't see this one. I did not see this one. don't have $15,000 a week to pay.
Oh God, no. You sure don't.
Yeah. So recommended players. Yeah, decent, but you're 27. I know. Okay. Nobody else, no interesting people.
You don't really have a backup striker.
Huh. All right. So Wood.
That's incredible. I just looking like Davenport's out, so you put in Wadsworth. He's definitely not very good, and your only other option seems to be Dixon.
Who I'm not the biggest fan of.
Well, he's not very good at all. Well, for this level, he was okay last year, but damn, yeah, you have a severe lack of goal striker as well. Hmm. I think that's a deficiency you're going to want to address at some point via loan as well. Let me go and wade through the Premier League under 21s and see who's
Oh,
available for loan.
it's okay.
But you
Like you
know,
said, he'll be back before the season starts, so
yeah,
I'm
but
not
if
too
he
worried.
gets hurt again in the future, don't you want somebody to back him up
Uh, I'm confident we have other goal scorers on the team.
at the striker position? Oh,
You don't have to be a striker to score goals.
I mean, true.
You're injured. You're injured for 2 weeks, which isn't bad. Wood, Gene Wood. To compare with Eugene Wood, Eastern Illinois attributes. Okay, so we're gonna see how much you want. Probably don't want a lot. You
Uh,
want $1,000. Okay.
I found a really good option for you. Wow, really good. Richard
All right.
Ivings on Burnley under 21s.
Let's go. Richard Ivans.
Yeah, Burnley under 21s.
Yeah, interesting.
That's a good striker.
Mhm.
That's a good backup. Plus, you could just throw him in at right wing if you need to.
Oh.
Well, they don't want too much money for him.
And what's supposed to make him good?
What do you mean? What's supposed to make
He's
him
not.
good?
He's not a player that I would value.
He's better than any backup striker you currently have.
Okay, he's got good mentals, but I want to find players that are more than just advanced forwards.
Okay. Okay, so look at your lack of backup scorers. Thought of him. Okay. Well,
I appreciate it.
no, no, I get it.
I'll find a striker.
More than just an advanced forward. Jamie McNair, Fulham under
Oh,
21s.
all right, I'll have a look at him.
Wait a second. Tell me this isn't it. That's great. Well, also a familiar name on Fulham under 21s is also for loan for you.
Let's see if I can see who it is.
Yeah. can't imagine you could get
Oh,
him on loan, but
Carl Peterson.
yeah, he's from your team before. Of course, he's like kind of much higher than a League One standard. Bunch of championship teams want to loan him in. But McNair's not
We'll
bad.
see.
It's a bit better, isn't it?
Mhm. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't want. He does. Neither of them want to join.
I'm
I'll,
sorry.
I'll look. Don't worry. I'm not concerned.
It's not like I have anything else to be doing right
Sure.
now. That's the main thing. Is like this is giving me something to do, and it's fun. I enjoy it. Definitely. Um, I'm sure you already looked at Andrew Wells on Man City under 21s because you're affiliated with them. But I can't imagine he'd want to join you. If he does, I mean, snap him up. But I don't think he would. Oh,
All right. I'm ready to move forward when you are.
okay. I'll come back to that.
So we got Eugene Wood in on loan. We're making an offer to Evan Watts.
You got who in on loan?
Eugene Wood from Brentford.
Oh, oh,
Keeper.
okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. So you're gonna have three options for goalkeepers then. Neat.
Yeah.
That's right on.
Transfers. Nope. Contracts. Terminate trial. So we're in the latest rankings. We're predicted to finish second, only behind you.
That's
I
awesome.
find um
Made some really good additions.
I find quite interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
He made some good additions. A couple of players
Yeah.
that even I would have signed given the opportunity.
Mhm.
But you found them first, so plus I didn't really have space on my roster for anyone. Oh, that guy would want way too much money. Hell of a good player though. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah,
Wait.
yeah. No, possible. Well, I mean, so you got your goalkeeping sorted out. So now you're probably going to try to find a. Hopefully, you're going to try to find a decent striker. Almost done all the under 21s. Oh, you want to move forward? Shit,
Wait a
sorry.
second. Hold on. Hold no, no, no. You're fine.
Okay.
Who do they want me to put on the left? Did I see your name? No, it was Wellsall. They want me to put Gorski back on the left. Okay.
Horse
So
Quebec.
that's what they want me to do.
You let me know when you want to go forward now. Horse Quebec. That's what I heard. I heard that. I'm sure.
Uh, I'm ready to move forward, but I was just looking. I found something new that I never knew. If you go to the season preview, I'll show you. I'll tell you rather. If you go to the season preview and click on the space next to a name, it'll give you more information about their preview.
Oh, a team name?
I
Okay.
never
Oh, look at that.
I never knew that.
Ah,
So I'm looking at the starting 11 they project me to have, and I'm just comparing it to what I was gonna have. But s-
Gorski, Obu, Ndala, Davenport. Looks good. Hall, Emma Hahn, Jeff Cott. I mean, it's subjective, obviously. There's some.
yeah,
I don't know that I would start Hall. That's, for example, in my opinion, but I don't know what you have for depth at.
Long. I'm sorry. Yeah, Long and Ethan. I'm gonna call him Ethan E.
Which is he's Erahan, yeah, he's projected to be a starter. I mean, there's no question about that.
Mm,
So anyhow, Westerman on Norwich under 21s.
okay, I will take a look.
If you'd like him, and it's fine if you don't. I'm just seeing who might be a realistic target at a little depth, especially if they want like no money, right? That's even better when that happens. Teams like take this guy for free. It's like perfect. That's what I can afford.
Why did they cancel? Oh, proposal. Nope. Only playing 4 friendlies this preseason.
Ooh, risky.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have a ton of form to start the year, but you'll build it up as you go. Here's another one. Did you see the guy I said?
Yeah, it's okay. I'll find somebody on loan for cheap when the deadline comes closer. Because right now teams are gonna want too much money for him.
Are you at least shortlisting them?
If they seem interesting, yeah.
Haggerty, Southampton under 21s. I'll
I'm
stop looking now.
okay.
It's the last one I'll tell you. 'Cause I was already looking when you said that. I just didn't say anything because I was waiting for you to finish your story first.
Where is he?
Southampton under 21s. Haggerty
As a striker?
is a striker. He go somewhere since I just looked? Was just there a moment ago.
What's his first name?
Well, that I don't remember, so I'm going to search for him here. Oh, that's not coming up.
Well,
That's interesting. Okay, let's see if I can just click back enough times to get to him. No, I cannot. What the hell just happened here? Was he on a different team and I'm just silly? No, definitely was on this one.
oh, Chris Haggerty. Here we go.
Where did he end up?
He was at the very, very bottom on my list. Let me see if I can see him on yours.
Oh, here he is, right. Yeah, he's just hiding a little bit. He looks really good though, like really, really good.
He does.
If he's interested in going, probably a viable option.
Oh, let's look at the finances. Oh, let me look at the clause as well. Um, income. All right, so it's some nice money in sponsorship. Season tickets is actually lower than last year.
What? Gets promoted,
Um,
fewer people want to show up? Does not track.
we haven't finalized our season tickets yet,
I just find it funny.
but we're yeah, about 60,000. dollars lower
Hmm.
so far.
How,
I wonder if
uh,
I wonder how much it'll change for
how,
next month.
how unexpected, though.
Yeah. Um, Transfers clauses in Thompson.
So if Hall is on the verge of being starter for you, like he's literally your third choice
It's
defensive
on the low.
midfielder.
Say that again about Hall.
He's your third choice defensive midfielder.
Yes.
That's scary.
Why is that?
He's not a League One defensive midfielder. He's decent. He's decent. He's
Huh?
serviceable. The positions you improved at is really what matters most. It really is.
Yeah.
Improved a lot in a few positions.
There you go. Like I said, I still find it surprising that they expect us to finish second.
I think the players you added definitely boosted your quality exponentially. That's just my opinion. Added three players like Ndala, Arahan, and Morrison. Those three alone would all be starting 11 for me. So they're
Yeah.
definitely top players for you. And I think having Liam Tarrington on your team is what allowed that to happen.
I to agree.
That's one of my favorite tricks with a small team is if you can loan in a player that will develop into something bigger and he gets really good, but you can also keep him on loan another season. That always boosts your team's profile, and better players will want to join you. Because like when teams say, "Oh, we prefer he plays with better players," well, suddenly you have those better players,
Yeah.
and and it
For
does look at
sure.
that. It actually looks at it. So it's pretty cool that you had that guy to boost you, and yeah, now you're gonna get what you want out of that. It's exciting times.
It is.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to see how those guys do, and slightly nervous to play against them. Not gonna lie.
Watch is close to signing.
So three goalkeepers, better than one.
Yeah.
So Wood is the guy you brought. Oh, he's injured. That's a shame.
Wait. Wait a second.
Didn't even bring him in with a buy option. Although his contract expires at the end of the year, so it doesn't. Although they have a 1 year club option. It's his potential. I don't.
I might just let Jeff Cobb go. To be honest. Okay, give me a sec. Uh, just
Who would your right back be if he left?
Mueller at the moment. I'm trying to move my squad around to
Oh, I guess Belshaw could go back on the
for that.
right. But Muller, you said?
I'm gonna try to retrain Muller to play on the left. Oh, not Muller, Belsar
Belshaw
play
on the
on the
left, but
left.
Jeffcott right now is your right back.
Yeah, so Muller would be the replacement who we brought in this year.
Hayden Muller. Yeah, I guess since you don't really have room for Muller to play center back with Morrison and Tarrington, that makes sense to me. It's really good sense. Yeah, well, yeah, I see what you're thinking. He is quite the upgrade on Jeffcott for a right back. Oh yeah, quite the upgrade. Shit, that guy's only got 4 crossing and he's playing right back. That's a travesty. Wow.
Negotiable. Wait,
There's
200
stats.
for you?
That would
200
explain
next sale, 40.
that.
100 up front. Alright, 150. 150 with a percentage of next sale. There we go. 150. Now let's see if we can get you to 200. That's shit. Oopsies. 40%. 165. Get you to 225. 205. Okay. That's locked, which means you are no longer 150.
Why is Abdulia on your first team?
Uh, did I just? I might have just put him up there.
Oh, okay. Seeing the
Yeah, I
16-year-old
did.
guy in a youth contract up here. Looks like a good prospect, but I don't know if he should be playing first team minutes.
I want him to play with the first team.
Oh, that explains everything. Cool. Yeah, he looks good. Like for a potential star
Yeah.
down the road. Nice looking prospect.
Thank you. All right, Davenport is back, which is nice.
Not a moment too soon.
Okay. He's no longer listed for loan.
But somebody you were after is no longer listed for loan.
No, somebody on my team was listed for loan,
Oh,
but he's no longer listed for loan.
gotcha.
Who's the other? Josh Nichols. Oh, who's the other one? Palmer. No. Are you listed for loan? You are. So let's unlist you for loan. There. And reject.
Three friendlies quickly here. They're all easy wins. I opted for easy wins in my friendly preseason friendlies just for match sharpness and building up that confidence.
There you go.
Didn't do any big, ones that will make me any money.
I probably should have, but
Eh,
Let's see. My friendlies, I think came up from the AI. I actually don't know. You don't look good. So you remember? Let me just focus. Two here, yeah. Um, you remember the what you gonna call it that I had? The sell clause, the clause that I could sell for like $4 million.
mhm.
That's no longer the board has no longer a deal negotiated, so I can't do that yet. And that's because the player has gone out on loan.
That's a shame. This is usually
Mm.
why I understand your reasoning for waiting. I hope it pays off, but that's why I don't wait.
I'm gonna be patient and hope it works out in the end.
Yeah, a nice big fat payday from that would be amazing.
He's gone to Norway, Turkey. He's gone to Turkey.
Turkey,
Mhm. He's Irish, which means
Irish
he could be
turkey.
on the radar for the national team.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's very true actually. Good point. That does seem extremely likely.
Let's see how we do against Barnsley. 1-0 win. Wadsworth with the goal.
1-0. Okay.
Yeah. 65% possession. Yeah. 3.13 OPPDA. Okay. Make sure they're using our formation. Schedule. We are. Okay. Grass with a 7.0.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Oh, that was against Man City. I'm sorry, but still.
That's your goalkeeper.
Uh-huh.
Arse, yeah, he'll be fine. I'd roll with him. That's my opinion. You do what you like. You got three options now, and I think that's a pretty decent idea.
Thank you.
Just in case he falters, you just use somebody else. Oh, AGF beat Ligby.
Nice. Oh, but yeah. Okay. I think we
Is
play
this a?
you first.
Oh, it was in the league. Yeah, it's in the league. Opening day.
We want grounds altercations. Nope.
You sounded funny.
Not on transfer status, not listed for loan, and memorable victory for AGF.
Yeah,
I wonder why.
yeah. Opening day win over Lingby. Although it says Lingby had a completely foreign squad, like they're like all new players basically.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, they sold off most of the people I brought in at this point for pennies on the dollar.
Hmm.
Oh, just like I said, it hurts my heart to see it.
All right, our season tickets now are higher than last season by 100,000.
There you go. That's better. That's more like it.
Just took some time.
Yep.
But I need to stop and do my set piece tactics real quick.
No props. I'm gonna grab another drink. Yummy.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
that's done. Now we do mentoring.
Giggity giggity giggity.
Mhm.
Do 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 do. Boop, boop, boop. Chesterfield, Accrington, Stanley. You want to play a friendly? Which day? The 1st of August. I have that available. Sure, why not? Need to change my training slightly for that week, but it's worth it. Because the best training, after all, is games.
Mhm. There we go. Okay. Five, 11.1.
Perfect. Stop trying to buy full graph off me. I will not sell him.
Saved.
My God, a lot of teams want him. I know he's a decent prospect, but damn.
Won't know. No? Okay.
Oh no, why? So just do that. Rest all of those players. So we can play again in 2 days. Good. All the way up to 2.8 for Shea Charles, eh? A lot of money, but
This cop.
squad to be decided. Let's get on this.
Henry Jeffcott has agreed a deal to leave and join Charlton. $50,000 will be paid to Boston United due to the next sale percentage profit clause they negotiated when selling Jeffcott to Rochdale. The transfer can now be completed. Subject to conditions, the transfer may eventually rise from 205 to 225,000. The board have agreed that $7,750 will be added to the transfer budget. Love
Thanks
it,
for nothing.
right?
Wow. Wow. You're just getting robbed at every corner here. Can't make this shit up.
Well, we are going to roll
Wait,
with the punches.
Klee? Oh shit.
What?
Oh, I
What?
think I just missed somebody in my registration. Whoops. Get on there. Oh, that was close. I just almost missed a player on my registration. I don't know how the hell I did that. Not one of my finer moments.
I know it all too well. The balance is at 1.7 million. Hip hip hooray.
Your balance is at 1.7 million. That's pretty good. Mine's at 4.5, but I don't expect that to last long.
Really?
Yeah.
How's
Yeah.
that?
I don't know because I got a $4.9 million transfer budget, and I might use some of it.
Oh, fair enough.
I like knowing I could buy a player now if I needed to. I just need to see what I need.
Squad numbers.
Oh yeah,
Clear auto number.
that's how you do that. I know.
Right now we're projected to finish third, which I still
Interesting.
believe is a bit high.
I can't believe you moved down. What made you move down all of a sudden?
And tell you,
Okay, that looks sufficient for my numbers. Could lose Schwome. That's true. He's only got this year left on his contract, and that's it. But do I want to keep him if I go to the championship? That is my real question.
when you go to the championship, not if.
Okay,
You're gonna
but
do it this year.
when I go to the championship, is this the striker I want to take? I don't think so.
I would
Just
probably say no as well.
yeah,
I think throughout the year you'd be able to do scout. You'd be able to scout
yeah,
better players.
replacements. Yeah, I do believe that I could upgrade on him. He's worth a lot, 2.2 to 4.8 million, and I've been getting
Wow.
bids on him for like 3.5 million. I know I don't need the money as much as I need the player, so I think I'd rather hang on to him for the season and then lose him for free. I really do.
Hmm.
I know that's strange to forego 3.5 million when I could have it, but it all depends on how much he wants. You know what? Let's go and look and see how much money he wants. 3 to 4 want much more than he's making now. Not going to be poacher starter for this wage. Even if I do re-sign him right now, it doesn't mean I have to keep him next year. All right, so that adds an extra year. That loyalty bonus.
Me in a hockey league that I'm in, someone is trying to offer me what's his first name? Bo Horvat
Good player.
for Lafreniere. Uh, that's crazy, no? Or am I
That's not
wrong
crazy
about
at
that?
all. I don't think so.
No? Okay, fair enough then. I'm still gonna say no because I don't need to pay $5 million for him. I'll take. Do I need a center? Is that why he's doing it? I mean, I got Hischer and Kuznetsov as my two centers.
Horvat's playing for the Islanders now?
Hmm?
Yes, he is. It's not a crazy offer at all. I mean,
Okay.
my real first thought is you're a Devils fan. Why do you have Lafreniere?
Because when I joined this league, the Rangers was the only team that was available.
Oh my god.
Because a douche canoe joined earlier than me, despite not being able to pay the fee, and picked the Devils. I waited until I had the money to pay the fee and picked the Rangers. He then proceeded to trade Taylor Hall off of me, if I remember correctly, and said that he just ripped me off a new one to the whole league
Taylor
and tried
Hall.
to like make me
Taylor
look
Taylor
dumb.
wait, Taylor Hall never played for the Rangers.
Fantasy hockey. It was somebody. It was I forget who it was, but it was a very good player, and he basically bragged to the league that he ripped me off completely. Uh, but I ended up beating him in the second round of the playoffs that year, so
That makes
I
up
had the
for it.
last laugh. I don't. If it wasn't Hall, it was no. It was Zibanejad.
Oh, you traded
He
him?
had a 6 goal game in the playoffs a couple years ago. If it was him, I think it was him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he ended up saying like, "Oh, he ripped me off. He was so happy." Blah 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 blah. He hasn't finished above me since we both joined the league.
I would just not play
And
rather than be the Rangers, but that's me.
no, oh well. We beat Gillingham 4-0,
I
67% possession.
I beat Colton 15-0.
Jeez.
Uh, it's a friendly. It doesn't matter.
No. We don't have that kind of money.
What kind do
When
you
is
have?
enough to buy a bag of chips on a Sunday?
Ooh, are they cheaper on Sundays?
I don't know. I hope.
Jesus. Enough bag of chips on a Sunday. Alrighty.
Who's this?
Throwing in a day of
Uh,
the week just made it sound, catchier.
yeah, that was the that was the goal.
Yeah.
Uh, all right, we're gonna offer you a trial.
So if you really wanted to, go for the catchier slash edgier thing, you could have been like, enough to buy a bag of chips and a kick in the shins. How's that? Not bad, right?
Discuss availability.
Like, you don't want that. Exactly.
Let's take a risk, maybe.
Yeah. Do it.
All you 375. It's not a lot of money. Right. So now because you Did not like that deal. We have to get a scouting report of you before we actually sign you. So good job. You done screwed up. And we will get a trial for you. We might solve our left back issues in a second.
Philip Abdulia is still on your first team training with. Is he that good of a prospect? I mean, yeah, I guess he is.
He's between 3.5 and 4.5 stars, according to my scouts.
Mine just say 4. That's really good. Maybe I should buy him. I do need an under 21's central defender.
Doesn't feel comfortable in big matches. How much do you want? Oh, never mind.
Doesn't play big matches, but wants to be paid well for it. Ask agent about availability. He'd be ready. Oh, he'd be available for about 250K. Something tells me Jacob wouldn't sell him for that little or at all.
Um,
Let's do that.
don't really want to send you out on loan. 250. We sold 3,400 season tickets.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's almost 200,000 more dollars this year than it was last year. That's a decent amount of money, to be completely honest.
Totally is.
All right, so let's see. What is your offer?
I just want double his upper.
Double his upper value.
Yeah, I took his top value because it always says a range, blank to blank. So I just took the top
Uh-huh.
value and doubled it.
Interesting. Because it doesn't. That's not the top value on my currency.
Oh, it's not.
So
Okay, what's the top value on your currency?
this, and I'll do this. There we go.
Well, we both have 2 players in the. Oh no, I have 3, but we have 5 of the 6 players for top player odds are from our teams.
Nice.
They're Richards for QPR, right?
100%.
This guy's good. Why is he do? What's he doing? Oh shit! I hit continue. I swear I did.
Oh, I hit continue too.
That and that. Yeah. That's entirely too much of that. But let's do this instead. That's too much of that. It's this with this. That's not too much of a difference.
So I said seven.
I didn't change the amount. All I changed was I
I don't know.
slightly lowered the amount of next sale percentage, but threw in a little bit extra if he plays 20 games. That's it. That's all I changed. Just made it a slightly smaller amount for the next sale and put in a different clause that could still be cashed in at some point. I just thought 35% of his next sale was a bit much.
Okay,
But I
that's
understand you
fair.
want a piece of that pie, and I don't begrudge you that.
Uh, so I went a tick down to I want to. So I got rid of that. You'll see. I can't speak right now.
Okay, so you increased the fee. Okay, so 30% instead of 35%, which is
You want you
negligible,
want,
but you also increased the fee.
but I got rid of the if you plays 20 games.
So that's just, but you want half of that right now. No, that's ridiculous. All right, I'll split the difference on this one with you then. Shit. The fine little hairs you love to split with me. You wouldn't do this to other teams. If it was the
Oh yes,
AI,
I
you'd just be
would.
like, whatever.
Oh well, no, because they would accept 40%. That's why
That's hilarious.
they would happily take 40%, not realizing
I split the
down the road.
difference. You're gonna make more from the future sale than anything you're gonna get from me now, so I wouldn't worry that much about it. If he's gonna be even that good, I mean, we don't know yet. It's He's an interesting prospect. I can say that, but I have no idea what he's actually going to be worth. Hopefully, it's a lot, and we both benefit from it. That would be
We'll have
nice.
that.
So yeah, no, I just split the difference on the future sale. Then
I screwed up. I done goofed up. Oh well.
what you lowered it? Okay, you want 25K less? All right,
But I got my 30%, so
you did. You got the 30%. What? Good enough. It's not 35%.
um and that amount was the upper echelon of what my coaches or my team says that he was worth. So I'm happy in the end.
His top value might have increased because of the bid. Might have been lower for the bid. Bids tend to increase, or the values tend to
Possibly
increase with bids coming in.
it's possible.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What does this guy want? Your prospect? Show. Let's just make sure that you need not getting tries because I don't. We don't do that around here. But I did desperately need another center back for my under 21s because I have everything in my starting 11 except for I'm missing a single center back. And I hit my scouts out to look for one that wasn't going to cost $10 bajillion. And that guy was one of the three recommendations. So I'm like, yeah, let's try that. I always get amused whenever my scouts recommend somebody to me from your team. Normally, I just ignore
Right.
it because I'm like, it's Jacob. He's not going to want to sell. But sometimes I guess it does work. All right, let's go with high collective bonuses this time, since I have transfer budget I'm not using. Yeah.
Yeah, let's try again. Sorry.
For what?
I didn't realize you were waiting on me.
Not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, per se. I'm just sitting here, chilling out. I just have nothing else to be doing, so take all the time you like. I guess I could look for another coach and performance analyst. I guess I need a couple more recruitment analysts.
EFL Trophy, the competition I do not like.
Let's see.
We got drawn against Oldham and Lincoln City.
Yeah, that's cool. I get Doncaster, Middlesbrough, and Shrewsbury. Okay, I'm gonna win that easily. Should win my division quite easily. Yeah, Accrington
Yeah.
Stanley handed easy group. I agree. As soon as I saw that, it's the first thing I thought too. Performance analyst. This guy can be a performance. He sure can. Contract extension after promotion. Yeah, Betty. Let's go. Then I think I need but 2 recruitment analysts. Oh, but none of them are. Oh, this guy probably won't sign for me. Analyst is the job I need you to do. I am willing to pay you a lot to do it. Especially with those ratings. And let's see, I need another coach. Let's go and look and see what my training looks like. I need probably a fitness coach, I think. Got 2 on that. I suppose I only got 2 on everything here, but this guy's stretched out. All right, so I will take the best available coach that isn't a attacking technical. That's going to make that straightforward. So, coach, attributes, technical, tactical, defending. Okay, let's try you. Assistant manager, coach, coach. Not interested. Very well. The next one, tactical, defending. Okay, yeah. You will be a fine consolation prize. There we go. That wasn't hard. I always wait to sign staff because I think it'll take too long, but I'm actually pretty quick at it now.
Sure.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Let's bring this guy in. Yeah, you want 6.25. Fuck that. Yeah, nope. Okay.
6.25 million?
And 1,000 per week.
Obviously.
Um, So let's do this.
$1
This,
million.
this. Uh, WBS.
For king for a day, fool for a lifetime.
We just keep you. Not good.
Oh yeah.
So we need a starter.
This is my other. Oh hey, this is the guy. This is the guy. I pay for him. 300K. I love that happened that way. Just love it.
Uh-huh.
Well, see, I was just. This is before we finished up last time, but somebody came in and bid 5.25 million for Louis Mayo, my center back, right? Because he had a great year and he's 29, and it was Motherwell, so I sold him. I'm like, okay, I just sold my starting center back, 5.25 million. But then I went and bought Martin Green, who is the same player as Louis Mayo, but 7 years younger. So he's only 22. And I only
Wow.
paid 300K for him.
Dang.
I know. I'm just like, I love like overachieving players and their inflated values. And then I go and buy one. Where did I buy this guy from? Dundee. So, another team in Scotland. So, like, I replaced my Scottish centre back with another Scottish centre back. They're essentially the same player, but this guy's 7 years younger. And instead of 5.25 million, I only paid 300K for him.
Nice.
Some good business right there.
It is 100%.
So that's why I still have some money in my transfer budget at the moment. It's that particular sale, but I'm just not itching to spend it at the moment. It's not burning a hole in my pocket.
You look.
It's John Watts set to have.
Oh, come on. Is he would be interested in a loan move? Come on, Watford. Please let us. 5,000. So the loan will be $425,000. Defender left, wing back, starter, regular starter. He would be a regular starter for us. 450,000. I think this is worth the $450,000.
Found somebody for $450,000.
It's a loan. The total cost would be 450,000.
That is that what you're investing your newfound wealth in?
Uh, to bring in a left back, yes.
Nice. There you go. So you essentially sell off a young prospect you weren't going to use to bring in a starting player that will boost your chances of winning. Well, I don't like it.
Yeah, which means Belshar can go back onto the right on his preferred position, which
Shot's good.
works out.
I like him a lot. Plastic is back. It's going good.
Hi, plastic.
Guess who's
Support.
back? Back again.
Just about ready to start the regular season.
Yeah,
Got
no,
one.
one
I
more
have
friendly,
one
and then
more
we finally
friendly.
get to start. Yeah, I got one more friendly as well. I got to play Morecambe. Shrimpy bastards.
We also just signed Brian Watson.
And Watson. That's who you got? That's on loan?
No,
Oh,
he's
your
a
goalkeeper.
prospect.
Right, your goalkeeper. No,
No, he's a left back.
the left back. Ryan Watson. Right.
Yeah.
See him.
Is he? He hasn't joined yet.
Watts was the goalkeeper. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Watts. That's what
Yeah.
I know. One of your players was. Then you got this guy on loan. You still got Kars. So you got three goalkeeping options. Although Watts doesn't make any sense to me at this point because you could go between Wood and Kars and still be developing Kars. But I guess if they both do terrible, if one of them gets hurt, have the
Mhm.
other guy. Rather have too many options and not enough.
Yeah, you don't want too many eggs in one basket.
Indeed.
Bro, my scouts suck. I need new scouts.
You need. Uh-huh. I see you have this interesting prospect that I saw too.
Who's that?
Botcherby. He I had a scout report on him last season and they said that he was like championship potential.
Yeah, he's
Interesting.
the person that I just brought in.
But then I was like, he doesn't play defensive midfield and I don't use central midfielders anymore, so I just didn't sign him. But it's funny how things like that just end up on your team on trial, like you knew.
Yeah, I'll find him eventually.
Yeah, you do. You find the good ones. Yeah, I mean, but he doesn't play the position you need him to, right? So, I mean, you'll just
Um.
train him, I'm sure.
Oh no, he went to Leighton Orient.
Oh, somebody offered him a contract.
I offered him a contract too. He didn't like my contract.
He took Leighton Orients over yours. Psh, well,
Yep.
screw that guy.
um.
But no, you guys can't have him. I just stop trying to sign my staff away, you bunch of jerks. Uh, I guess I was worried for a moment, but really, I looked at him. I'm like, oh, he's not that good. I could upgrade him. Okay, so I played Morecambe today. Then I got a week off, so I'm just going to go ahead and let my starters play. Ba 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 ba.
He can't start off the team.
Yeah, that Ndala guy is just wow, wow. What a grab!
It's, I appreciate it.
I'm surprised he wanted to sign for you when you're like, oh, he's interested in signing. I'm like, no way. And then he actually picked you. Well, I don't think anybody else bid for him.
I
That's
don't think so
you got him
either.
at a good time before other teams found him. I mean, he's your highest paid player, but that's reasonable for him. Like this guy is so good. This guy's gonna light it up. I can't wait to see what kind of scoring he does, and hopefully not against me. Um, yeah, we might have to Nancy Kerrigan that shit.
Have to what?
Nancy Kerrigan that shit.
I don't understand the reference.
Show up before our game and smash him in the knee with a pipe.
Oh.
Nancy Kerrigan, you don't
Oh.
remember that? Oh Jesus. Okay, I
I
mean,
know.
uh,
Wasn't.
probably before your time is why. Um, yeah, I don't know if that's something that I should just talk about.
No, that's not. Let's play it safe.
Right. So basically, I mean, I'll just say the gist. There's basically one figure skater um, had somebody
Oh.
attack another figure skater by smashing her
Okay.
knee
Fine.
to try to get her to be out of the competition. Yeah.
Okay. I've heard that
Yeah.
story.
Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding. And, yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna Nancy Kerrigan your player. Sure, he can't play. No, that's terrible. I know it's awful. Should be wishing harm upon anyone, even if they're fictional, computerized characters. I have good depth at right back now. It's Matthews currently is training to be back straight up. Oh no, left back. Right, right, left, left, right, left. Teaching him to be a left
Oh no.
back.
Come on, we need this guy in before the season starts, please.
My God, these offers are just. I could have so many more millions of dollars right now if I wanted to. Oh, these guys are like straight up 4.6 million for Chuome. Ah, I don't have a lot of time to sign a new striker. It's like 6 days before the first game of the year. This guy's going to walk away at the end of the season potentially. So, oh man. I think I'd be really stupid not to take this at this point. I don't know what to do for another striker, but I mean, I guess I'll have to fill in with the guys I have for now. Let's go look at my So, first of all, he was supposed to be second on this list. What the hell happened to my list? Did some friggin' AI come in here and like reorganize it? Because it's all messed up. No, it looks right. It's right from when I did it. Well, anyhow, so that means, yeah, I'm gonna have to put in like Osti to start with someone else on the bench, Moynes or. This is gonna be tough decisions to make. But with that kind of money, let's check my short list. Ben Foyce, I'm taking him.
Yeah. So do I want to play you in the middle?
Simon Carter, probably 6 foot tall. Just the thought a lot of you.
No, I want to play you on the outside.
Oh yeah, this is my former player. Apparently, he ended up on Newcastle's under 21s. That makes me sad. Still, though, he's well out of my value. Oh, they only sold him for 10 million. Come on, Lingby. Why must you be so ridiculous? Damn.
I just give me a second. I'm gonna make sure all my training is set.
Oh, take your time. Take your time. I'm trying to see what kind of strikers I have on my short list. And I have two, but they're well out of my price range. So I'm going to have to do a wee bit of scouting.
Oh no, left. Joe Dixon, where do we want to play you? Up top.
Let's go and look at that player that was recommended to me earlier in the season. I think he was at PSG. I don't remember his damn name. Is it Gosby? Yeah, this guy. Right, because he's 6'5". Yeah, this is the one that I remember. What do you want for him? So okay, well that's kind of reason. Ask agent. Being 5.6. He wants his wages to be between 42 and 53K per. That's why I didn't go after him, because he plays for PSG and they overpay him. Right.
You're a center back.
I'm never gonna go. Well, he's available for loan, so let's at least maybe do that. Yeah, because I can afford 10% of his wages. Is that all they want? That's all they want. Okay, not gonna be to specific positions. I'll bring this guy in on loan. A loan is a good solution to my striker issues. Not that I want to be developing a player for PSG, but you know, he's the right type of player for me.
Should I wait a second, or am I able to continue?
Oh, go, 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 go. I made my offer.
Just wanted to make sure.
Thank you. Most
He is
appreciated.
leaving for 675,000. The board have agreed that 33,000 will be
Oh,
added to the budget.
I am so ticked at your board, man. Like, why can't they just give you some of the money you're making them? You're on a positive balance at this point.
Yeah, let's see if I can ask them.
Well, if you look at
Finances increase percentage of transfer revenue.
seasons minimum, okay, so this right here is supposed to tell you what threshold you need to meet in order to have the percentage revenue increase. Whatever. I got the recruitment analyst and performance analyst I want. This one I really had to. That's a good recruitment analyst. 17 and 16. Yeah.
What those? Our bank balance is now above 2 million, which for me is amazing. 2.3 million.
Oh, yeah, go on, right? Like, no question. So up, do so it has got to go like this. Make sure that's right. Now, where is Abdullah? I don't know how you say that. Abdullahi. Philip Abdullahi. All right, so make sure he's in the starting position there.
Excuse me.
No, I don't want to. Okay, well, he is officially on my under 21s as a starter.
Season tickets. We have sold $825,000 worth of season tickets.
That's not bad, right?
No, not at all. Last year was like 556.
I can dig it. That's great.
We were 0-1 against this head coach that we're playing. We got Hull from the first game away from home.
We got Death Star. We got Death Star. Okay, well, hopefully you do well.
Thank you.
Stephenson and I think Martin Green's going to be my other captain. Wow. Who will be my under 21s captain this year? Can I get things that don't matter for 400, Alex? uh, there we go.
You're 22 years old. You don't need to be captain of the team.
Why? He's got the best leadership and teamwork. That's all that matters. Something wrong?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
I'll wait here. Should be low. Require no wage contribution. Interesting.
Mm.
I don't
So let's adjust
understand
the
that.
scouting budget.
Okay.
Can you save it real quick?
Sure can.
If this doesn't work, I'm gonna want to reload this. Right now, I can't get my player in. My left back.
Is there a reason?
I don't have enough transfer budget.
You need more transfer budget. How much do you need?
I'm gonna try something first.
It must be really close.
Yeah. Oh my God, is it off by 3,000?
I'll make some adjustments.
No, it's off by 25,000. Um,
25,000.
hold on. We can get rid of you. Hmm.
It's all because they wouldn't give you enough percentage from your last sale.
Yeah. Can we reload this if you don't mind?
Want me to reload it right now?
Is that okay or no?
Of course it's okay. Don't be ridiculous.
See, like in this stuff like this, I don't mind say reloading, so you get it right because in reality, the board would tell you
Yeah,
if we can um
yeah.
find the money or not. So let's do take two on this. We're gonna get rid of you. Lease on a free.
Trying to come up with how much more? 25,000?
Yeah, and I might have.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna try this one more time, and if this doesn't work, we'll have to go into the future. Scouting. Let's delay it for a week. So we need 275K.
And what are you at?
Chances that should have gone up to 5, and it did. So now we do scouting. Let's do finances first. Okay. Can you save it here for me?
Totally.
Thank you.
Absolutely. How close is it?
Got it.
You got it? Oh, nice.
It.
Nice.
That's why. Thank you. That's why I appreciate those saves, those
Yeah.
savings, because like
Desperate last
in
minute
reality,
math.
yeah, exactly. And once you change the transfer budget, they won't let you change it again.
hmm No, I know, and that's
So
just beyond ridiculous. Yep, yep, yep. I'm glad you got your player in, though. That's exciting. Is it done now? He's on your team?
yes, he's a left back.
He's a left back, so I'm going to go and see this new signing of yours. Sean Rohan, left back. Not bad at all. Yeah, okay, I see why you wanted him.
Yeah.
Quality
So
player for this level.
yep,
Right on,
nice.
right on. Funny, you got a left back on loan. So do I. My starting left back's also on loan. Mine's from Lingby, though, because they're nice to me. Yay.
Yeah, they like you.
Yeah, because we're affiliated and it's my former club and all that good stuff. But I still just I don't feel bad developing a player for Lingby. I really don't. Although I just withdrew my offer for that striker on bid from PSG
Hmm.
because I I just realized that Barroso, one of my old prospect strikers from Lingby, is at Newcastle, and he's
Oh
listed
wow.
for loan, and they don't want any wages to loan him to me. So I'm gonna bring in Barroso, a player I know well. Hooray! My my analyst didn't leave for Wolves or Crystal Palace.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know. It's more annoying that I have to re-sign another friggin' staff member. That's the only thing that ever bothers me.
Yeah.
Like I get my staff all nicely taken care of, all nicely squared away. I don't have to spend any money, and then then one of them signs for somebody else. I'm just like, God damn it! Now I have to take the time to go find a replacement.
Wait, they do not want to increase the transfer revenue, the percentage of it, because of the current financial situation.
But it's a positive balance now.
Yeah, but by the end of the year, we're projected to be 2 million in the red.
Oh, I see. Well, I
So
think that is a shame.
I agree. Well, we really have to get promoted this year, and if we get promoted this year, the finances will it'll be less and less about the finances.
Well, yeah, I mean, but each subsequent division is a bit more expensive to survive
I
in as
agree,
well. So,
but
but yeah, I mean, that's like if you get to the Premier League, you have the relative safety of the finances there. 'Cause,
mm,
yeah, just staying in it.
but yeah, if we get to the championship, the first year we want to just stay in it. Um, Not try to do back to back to back to back promotions. I don't think that's plausible for us.
Yeah, it's usually pretty hard unless you start signing players now that will play for you there,
Exactly.
which I have been doing. All
I
right,
haven't
Angel
been able to.
Barroso. And oh, Shawame didn't go. Oh, I fucked up. I forgot I offered him a contract.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Shawame re-signed his contract with us.
So now
Rather,
you have an extra player.
so now, yeah, now I have too many strikers.
So did the striker already come in?
Yes, he did. And
Or
Shawame, I had him sold for 4.5 million. I want
do
my
you
four.
want to restart that?
I want my 4.5 million. I don't remember when we
Okay, reload.
saved. It's been a while.
Well, no, it was a couple days ago.
Is it only
I'll
2
tell you the
days?
exact date. I'll tell you the date. August 6th or August 5th. It was one of those 2 days.
6th. Okay, so it's only been 3 days. And well, all right. As long as it's not a problem. I mean, I'm gonna have to withdraw my contract offer for him. Oh, I'm just so cross with myself. Okay, let's just go over here. First things first, and withdraw my contract offer for him. Done. Wow.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, make sure you got your money sorted. So I should have saved it again after you did it.
Yeah, but I know what I need to do, so it's not a big deal.
There's that. And then we have to move ahead a day too.
Transfers. Okay, so you got what you needed done?
I did.
Okay, let's save it. Better safe than sorry.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree. I'm just excited to have Barossa back. Sad to lose Shawame, but I'm really glad I'm going to get a ton of money for him.
Nice.
Just a lot of
Money
money.
is always good.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get some more money for the future, and I still get to bring in a quality player that will do well.
Fine. That'll be your last duty as a player, as a whatever the hell you call it, vice captain.
Dude.
Okay.
uh, I got nothing else. Might as well be amused by childish things.
Excuse me.
Okay, this is a full graph offer, which I don't care about this guy. Remove him from my short list. Yeah, everything's going good now. You got your left back again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, 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 good. So happy,
Thank you.
indubitably.
Let me add him back to the mentoring group.
All right, Shawoma, you had better sign Preston, or I am going to smack you upside the head with a codfish. Repeatedly if necessary.
Right.
Solombokai.
2 days. That's right before the season starts.
Ba, ba, ba. See, it's just now starting to get a little bit dark outside.
You're 2 hours behind me, right?
Indeed.
And it's almost midnight here.
It's
Yeah.
9:30 p.m. right here, and it's not quite dark out. You're also more
Wow.
southern than we are. Keep that
Yeah.
in
So
mind as
it's
well.
it's yeah, that's true.
There we go. Chuame signed for Preston, and I got Barroso same day. Bam, bam, nice and tidy, and before the first game of the season.
Ah,
I know that's even better,
everything's
right?
doing well.
More
Yeah.
exciting. I didn't want to sell Chuame. I really didn't. He's a great striker, but it's one of those moments where I just upgraded and made money.
There you go.
I know. Okay, so where do I put you on the squad planner? Striker? Good, 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 good. Let's go make sure you're actually at the top of it. You're not. You there? Manually. Just gotta also make sure this is my starting lineup. You are now part of said starting lineup. Oh, that's exciting. So he got some of that fee. How much of it went to my transfer budget? Where does it tell me this? Standard say. It probably would have said that when I accepted it to begin with.
If you go to his transfer history and hover over the dollar amount, it might say it.
No.
Oh,
Though I have raked in a record amount of transfer income this season. Yeah, I sold 2 players for 4 and 5 million. So that's 9 million. Damn.
um,
So let's see
it's
what I
pretty
have
good.
currently. They didn't give me much of that from that sale. I can safely say that because I went from like 4.6 to 6.1, so they only gave me like 1.5 million of that sale. Which whatever,
Jeez.
whatever. My balance is higher. That's what I care about right now. So I'm
Yeah.
going to ask them to improve the training facilities because that's what I want in exchange for that.
2020.
I didn't think anybody would want to buy him for like 4.5 million. That's an amazing deal.
Yeah.
And I get back Barroso for a little bit. I don't think I could sign him if I went up to the championship. I don't think so. Depends on what they give me for a transfer budget if I go up to the championship, really. It's that's the thing that matters most. What is my buy option for him? What's he worth? Oh, 18 and a half? Okay, so I can buy him for that doesn't seem right.
Here we go. First game of the season.
I'm
All
pumped for
right.
this.
We don't need you guys to be training poorly on the eve of arguably the biggest game in a decade.
Right? All right, Preston Norland. You're about to
Who's
get your
Matt's
butts
favorite
kicked.
team?
No kidding. Well, I'm about to smash them thoroughly.
Huh.
Quite sure of this. Oh, Stephenson's going to have trained at club status soon. That is exciting. All right, so
Yeah.
Shea Charles can't play today because he is suspended from last season. So Mike Stewart makes the bench. Haddo was suspended from last season. Matty Matthews makes the bench. Looks good to me. Only one starter I couldn't play because he's suspended. Wait, that's the defensive mid position. Is there a reason I don't put Swanson there? Marking 7-4. Tackling is 4. Yeah, that'd be why I don't play him.
All right. So tactical familiarity with most of the first team players is pretty high, which is nice to see. Tackling, yeah.
Give a number to somebody? Oh, yeah, Barroso. I'm going to give you a cool guy number. What do I want to give him? 55, 66, 77? No, let's give him 88. Yeah. Number 88.
Mhm. I'll have to do that as well.
Got to give him a cool guy number? Is it a good player?
It's the right. It's the left back, and I mean he's serviceable.
He,
He's gonna do a job.
he looks like a number 44 to me.
Oh, I gave him 30, 40. Gave him 43 actually. The reason I gave him 43 is because that used to be the number of drivers in a NASCAR race was 43.
Okay. I mean, you have your reasons.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Lots of new players on my team this season. Way more than I expected.
You and me both.
Yeah. Yep. 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 One, two, three. Ooh, those guys are the same. All new back. Wow. I have 7 new players in my starting 11.
Mm. Do you play on key or extended highlights?
Key.
Key. Okay.
And Joe Hugel opens up scoring for the new season.
Oh, and Dala was the one that just gets skyrocketed.
Yeah, in terms of potential, when I was looking, and the reason I sign some new players is I have 5 guys who will be able to play in the Premier League when I get there. I've already got
Oh wow.
5 of my starting 11 for the Premier League on my team now, and with enough contract term that I do not fear losing them.
Nice.
Yep.
That's gonna be really good for you.
Yeah, it's usually right about now. League One is when I need to have some of my Premier League players playing for me.
All right, 6 shots or 5 shots and
Oh,
none on target.
Barroso, that is the freaking goal post, pal. So close to getting his first goal. Have you scored yet?
Mm-mm.
You gonna?
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, of course you are. That was a silly question, right? You having a close game there, eh?
Yeah. We're just not hitting the target
Uh oh.
until now. Davenport with the. Nope, that was offsides.
Ah, well, at least he hit the target. He knows where it is now, so
Yes.
Stephenson, nice pass. Oh, Klee, come on. I'm paying you big bucks not to do that. That's a guy I'm going to have a harder time forgiving when he makes stupid plays because the amount I'm paying him, he's making a lot of money to
Are you fucking for real?
get scored on.
No, my new player comes. The guy I just got in on loan.
Hmm.
The left backs out injured.
Oh my God. Why you do this?
I don't know.
Ah, hopefully it's not for too long.
I hope to God too, because it fits the whole fucking season.
Wouldn't that be something? You fight tooth and nail to get this guy, and then he just no. Let's. It's not going to be that bad. Let's be optimistic. Are you scoring though? Did you get a goal yet? How about
Mhm.
now? How about now? How about now? Stop. We have 3. It's good, right?
Mhm.
Oh, we could have so many more if we could actually, get the ball at the net. So there's that. Yeah, but Hugo's got 2 and Chabert has 1. That's nice. I want to see Barroso score though. We're so excited to have him. See, that's when it cost me 28 million to keep him. I don't think I'm going to have 28 million when I go to the championship. But if I can get them to loan him to me again in the championship for that amount and then I go to the Premier League, I could probably pay that. And he'll be ready for the
Yeah,
Premier League by then, and that gives me another Premier League player.
it's a good idea.
Well, I'm going to try.
To,
It doesn't mean they'll loan him to me. They may say no. Oh, there's Klee getting his first goal. The goalkeeper misplayed it right to his feet in front of the open net. So, I mean, that's the easiest first goal you're ever going to see somebody score. But we're taking it. No shame over here. Um, there is the hat trick for Hugel. Uh,
he's a 7.2 for my goalkeeper on his debut.
that's not a good thing. That means they're getting lots of shots
Mm-mm.
on him.
Mhm.
I'm glad he's playing well, but damn, not what you would have in mind, I wouldn't think. Gonna just do 4 for now.
And nil draw.
Wow. That's not something I would have. And away, right? I would think that's away from home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
okay.
away.
Makes it slightly better, but not a lot.
Hull was projected to finish in sixth.
Okay, well, they're a tough team, but I still don't think that
Yeah.
they should have given you such a hard time. Do better. Yeah.
In fact, if I can do my training now, I will. I can.
I'm going to then. Lower that tempo so these guys don't get as tired.
Oh, we play you in 2 days, in 2 games.
Oh, nice. Cool. Right on. Get one out of the way early then. Really? We have a cup game than each other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But we're approaching that 3-hour time limit you set for yourself.
I said 1 o'clock.
Oh, I thought you said 3 hours. You said 1 o'clock. Well, then, we're going to definitely get that game in.
I want to get more than that game in.
Watch
I
me
want to end
not
up at home now.
complain. Playing really well. Very happy with this game. Oh, let's pop in another one just for fun. Wait, I don't think that would count it. No, it didn't. Offside! Oh yeah, no, mine. I know my team's going to do well. I'm just more interested in helping Jacob win.
Did I not want to put you?
But we get to play each other soon, so we'll see how that goes. It'll be a real test. Because he made some really nice additions in the offseason and has a very, very good team. Oh, there's another goal. 7-0. We were going to beat Preston here. Yep, smashed him. 7-0. Good opening game. It's over. Oh, yeah, Rochdale. Look at that. I didn't even
What?
realize that we play you like in 2 games. That
Oh yeah,
didn't even occur to me.
2 days. He's injured.
Hugo gets hat trick in his debut. Like, can't get much of a better debut than that. Barroso only got an assist. It's fine. Okay, so 3 days.
Uh,
Train.
DM.
3 days. Pato suspended for this one too. Weird. Whatever. Just means I need someone else on the bench. Austin Menton. That's who's going to be on the bench for this next one. My under 21s play before then? I hope. August 26th is their first game. Good, I've got time to worry about it.
I gotta look at one more thing. I'm sorry.
Take your time. Take your time. I was just checking my schedule and making sure I don't have to think about an under 21s game before this next match. I do not. Unless they arrange a friendly, which they've been known to do from time to time. Without checking with me. I got a couple guys on heavy match loads already. A little early for that, no?
Tactics. Possession. Nope. In transition. There we go. So I'm doing a completely rotated squad against Walsall. I don't want to focus on that cup competition. I don't want to focus on either the League Cup or the whatever cup it's called, the Pizza Cup,
Yeah, the Pizza Cup, Papa John's trophy,
Papa John's. Yeah.
the Pizza Cup. That's better. I prefer that. I'm going to try to win the Papa John's because I like winning that one. But yeah,
That's
though
fine.
the other two cups, I just do not care. This is the Carabao Cup, and I'm playing Birmingham. What division are they in? Championship? Oh, League Two. Oh,
League
good
2.
lord, that's right. I forgot. No, well, not starting any starters in this game. See no good reason to do so. I want to win the league and the Pizza Cup.
Mhm.
Sounds too much like piece of crap, but that's fine. It is a piece of crap trophy after all. Some might argue. So did I play you away? Oh, you're even at home. I mean, I can't get the first game at home. No, fine. Watch this be our first loss of the year, right? I know you're hoping for that. Okay, so I'm gonna start Matty Matthews. Cully. Okay, oh right. Brown and Roink. Ronick? That's what I think that is, Ronick. Swanson. Charles will swap that. Full graph. Greenford. Osty and Moines. This will be on the bench. So this is going to be my second team. But for this game, Charles is playing because he was red carded last game and he needs to play a game. Oh, and I got to spot my goalkeeper. What am I thinking here? It's a cup game. Put in my young goalkeeper, give him some development time. He did okay in cup games last season. I don't even remember who ended up putting us out of the cups. Good teams, I know that. I know we got to the point where we were playing like championship and Premier League teams. When you're in League Two, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I don't. Yeah, I think I got knocked out in the first round in this cup last year.
Yeah, sounds right. I don't know. First or second, doesn't matter. Better to concentrate on the league, like you pointed out.
Mhm.
And I get to like third or fourth round of the Carabao Cup, and I don't remember who knocked us out, but it was one of the bottom Premier League teams, which is still a hell of a lot better than we are.
True. Liam Kinsella is still at Walsall.
I just told my players to go out and pull off an upset. Apparently, Birmingham are favored to beat us.
Wow.
I how? Why? I don't get that. Whatever. I mean, I'm playing my B team, so it's entirely possible. I still think that we're competitive enough to play well here, though. Hey, steals the ball. 1-0. Nice
And we're
steal by
down 1-0.
Marks. What? Ah, yeah. You're playing all your backups. Who are you playing
Yep,
against?
inside 2 minutes. Walsall.
They're in which division?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of them. uh, doesn't matter which division they're in, honestly. I need to run to the washroom, though. I'll be right back.
Oh, we gave up an own goal.
Yay! We're up 2-0 at the half. How's yours?
We were down 3-0 inside 30, and I simmed it.
Okay. That's pretty amusing. Sorry it took so
Mm-hmm.
long. It's had to go.
We're fine.
Well, I know that, but it's had to go. Try the recruitment focus. Keep building terrible lower league team scouting manually. I like scouting manually. Although, having some scouts find players for you improves the odds of finding players, I find. Waynes has a 6.3 in a game when we're playing this well. Well, time for Cannoneer to come in. Come on, Fulgraf. Why would you just give the ball back to them? That was ridiculous. All right, for my final substitution, Rainford, you look awfully tired. I will bring on Ines. Up the time wasting. Get a penalty here. I'm going to put Tomsberg in for it.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Sure, yeah, definitely. Hey, you got his hat trick, Gravosti. That's why I bought that guy. I had him in on loan. Didn't play him much. I figured he might be a good third option this season, and so far, I'm right. He's only gotten a hat trick in his first game. Oh my gosh. Tell me that's onside. Is it? No, it's not. That would have been hilarious. Another miscue by their goalkeeper. Still though, what a nice win. I like getting wins with backup players in cups because it's just that many more games my backup players get to play. I'll keep the same team for next time. I like using recruitment focus and I like doing a little bit of manual scouting. What division are you in though? How low? I mean, if you got really crappy scouts, it doesn't help a lot. It helps a little. Fourth tier of Northern Ireland. The fact that you even have scouts at all is amazing. Usually, when you're in a small team, they just don't give you scouts at all. I know when I had like the lower pyramid for the English database, just below Van South, you don't have scouts. To build 3 teams, you're always terrible. Well, it's like fourth tier. It's subjective. How much can you do from fourth tier Northern Ireland? Your reputation is going to be so low. There's not that many players to sign. That would be part of the problem. When I started my journeyman, it was Wales, second division Wales. And yeah, there just wasn't that many options available to sign. Yeah. When you're in a division that low, I think, just my opinion, is that it's better to just try to get as many first team players as you can. Trying to build a team for the future just doesn't work. You can only scout your tier. That's another problem. So you have to do manual scouting. You have to. You have to scour other divisions and leagues yourself. There's no other option. Yep.
I am back. Let's see how bad it was. It was 3-1.
So they even tried to
Oh,
come
that's
back.
whatever. Oh, it's all bad. But I mean, that just goes to show how bad the backups are compared to the first team.
Right.
So, it is what it is.
Getting rolled? Oh, that means you're not doing. Oh, I don't know if you grabbed that tactic I put on there the other day. All you need is a tall striker to
No.
make that work. Oh no, no, I'm talking to plastic. Sorry,
Wow. It's okay.
yeah, because he's not doing well. The current game being fourth tier Northern Ireland.
Forgot they had 4 tiers in this game for Northern Ireland.
Pretty impressive, honestly.
Oh, I agree.
Custom database. Okay, so there isn't four tiers by default.
Uh,
I know that they're in the game though.
I think Northern Ireland has 3.
By default, I thought it was just two.
Yeah.
Might be three. I don't remember. I haven't played with them. We know Ireland had two. We know that.
Ireland has 2. Northern Ireland
Oh, okay, so a fourth one was
3.
added through a custom database.
Who's this player? One of the strikers I was looking at, I guess. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. I mean, I do, but the board's not going to let me have it.
They have tactical problems. I'm sorry. You don't have players that fit some of those positions, huh? Just basically find anyone who can jump and use their head. You should do fine with that one. The only other thing that I found that was useful for it was having a decent corner man, but it's in that division you just take whoever kick a ball straight. I think. Like, oh, you know how to hit the ball with your foot? That's amazing. You're on the team.
No, this isn't what I want to. This isn't what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for.
They aren't the droids you're looking for. There's more to Rochdale than Obu. Yes, we're aware of that. I'm more worried about Ndala. Of course, my frickin' defensive midfielder is red carded still. What matches is he red carded for? Oh, it just says next match still. Whatever. If we lose, at least I have a built-in excuse.
I
Yep,
don't think they're going to lose.
my top shutdown guy wasn't available for that game. You don't think I'm going to lose? I'm so glad you're optimistic on my behalf. I enjoy that.
I have not beaten you yet while at Rochdale.
Oh, by well, that's true, but it's only been a couple seasons. Now's as good a time as any, though. Yeah,
Hmm.
getting close to 1 million. Pretty sure if I hold on to him until I'm in the Premier League, he'll be worth 3 or 4 or 5 million, and I'll sell him. Not that I wouldn't sell him. I just don't want to sell him yet.
Yeah.
All right, this is the team. These are the guys. We're going to see some guys that don't fuck around. Do Dance break. That's right. Gotta do something. Right now, Jacob's carefully dissecting his tactics, trying to figure out just what kind of edge he can give himself over me. Gonna think at all, you might as well overthink. Meanwhile, I'm over here just like, I'm just throwing in the same tactic I always have, same players. Because I don't honestly know how this one will play against him. I haven't used this one against him yet. Sometimes I do this, I'll throw, I have a tactic in, and he'll just start countering everything I'm doing, and then oh my god, I need to change this up. I will be just okay. There and impress me. That's what I want to tell them. Impress me. Dixon? The hell is what? What? That's all your backups.
So my reasoning is damage limitation, right?
No, you
I
should
haven't
try to
beaten
beat me, definitely.
I haven't beaten you yet. You
Okay.
won your first game 7-0.
Okay.
And if I roll out my first team knowing or pretty confident I'm gonna lose, they're gonna, the stamina and stuff. So keep them fresh
Ah.
for the next game. So I'm still gonna try and not get scored on, but I don't I I just don't see the reason to throw out a first team against you knowing I'm gonna lose.
But you might not.
Oh, don't even try that.
No, you could not. That was offside, so it doesn't matter. No, you just don't know. Just don't know. You've got a very strong team now. You added a lot of very good players.
I do, but
I think you should have tried. I'm sad.
I'm
I
sorry.
wanted to play your good team and see how close it was going to be. He's not even trying to win. Nah. Uh oh. Wouldn't it be funny? He's like, he's beating me
Yeah.
with his B team. It could happen. It could happen. I don't know what tactic he's got out there. I'd have thrown in the tactic I gave him. That's a good one. Too good. Wait, you did beat me once.
On that Rochdale.
Oh, you know what it was? So, and you're going to laugh. The other day, I was teaching Sidewinder how to play Football Manager. Okay, because
Huh.
he got it and he wanted to learn. So uh,
Hmm.
he's Manchester City and I'm Liverpool. I just figured easy teams just to give him the basics. So I gave him a
Hmm.
tactic. Yeah, and I'm like, this one will be really
Hmm.
good for Manchester City. And we played each other third game of the season, and he beat me 7-2.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. He's like, well, this would only count if I actually made the tactic myself. I'm like, yeah, I agree, but it's still arg and
See?
frustrating, and I shouldn't have given you that one, maybe. uh, yes, yes. Hoisted by your own petard. Exactly. I know. I screwed myself on that one. Although it was interesting because halfway through the match, I'm just like, it was 3-2 for him, and I'm like, how can I fix my tactic to counter that one? Like, I made this really great tactic. I should be able to counter it. No, and no, no. My tweaking led to no change whatsoever. He scored 4-0 in the second half. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Lesson learned. I'll try some feverishly mad scheme to, change the fortunes the next time I play him. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'll do, but whatever. If he beats me a bunch, then at least he gets to have some fun, right? I was like, we're not streaming this, so it doesn't matter if I give you some of my best working tactics. I'm so glad I wasn't streaming that. Oh my god, that'd be on a VOD forever, and I'd have to live with it. Nobody's going to care that I gave him the tactic that beat me. It's the fact that he beat me. That's what everyone would focus on. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I've already admitted that it happened, and this is on a VOD, so it's pretty much the same. And it wasn't just a little
Similar.
beating; it was an ass shellacking. So yeah, good times were had by all. Your team really is actually mitigating a lot of disaster here. I'm noticing you're winning possession.
What?
Your team is mitigating a lot of disaster. It's only 2-0,
Yep.
and it could be a lot more.
Wait until the second half.
Okay, I'm waiting. We're just hitting the post a lot. And how much you paid in those posts to defend? Huh? That's your 12th man on the pitch. Honestly, that one goal post there on the left needs a pay raise. This is crazy how much they're like the pressing is relentless. Barossa did something with it. Just tell me, is that the tactic I gave you you threw out there against
No.
me? Well, whatever
No.
you did, it's nice. If this was your starting team, I think that you may be surprised how close this game would actually be.
No, I disagree.
Okay. I don't. 3-0 and a half. Point your finger. Don't get complacent. See, this is exactly what we need. 6.9. You're not even doing that well. Not happy with you. Now you're motivated. Gets mad at me because I told him not to get complacent. I'm like, well, you got a 6.9. You have no right to be mad.
Mhm.
I am going to experiment at the 60th minute. As long as he doesn't make some kind of miraculous comeback.
No, I'm making all 5 of my subs now
What? Okay, well, whatever. That should be.
because players retired.
Players are, in fact, tired. Did you put on any starters? Oh, you did. Oh, Lafontra. Oh, like, yeah. You have some start. Wait, did Arahan start this game? Yeah, he must have.
No,
Why is he so tired already?
he's not.
Arahan looks extremely tired. He's like fraction of a heart. Okay, is there something going wrong here? Oh yeah, there's obviously a graphical glitch on this side because now I look here and he's fine.
No.
Okay, so that was worth isn't it all? Jay Hatto said I'm gonna experiment, so let's experiment. Let's do said I would do. Want to see how this tactic performs. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Start with just 2 substitutions. See if it recuperates any of the possession. It should. Should get some of the possession number back in my favor. I hope. So far, not. And it's been a chunk of the game since I said it. So, yeah. You are way too good at getting those possession numbers beefed up, I tells you.
No
Damn.
save
That was a hell of
or
a
block.
save. I don't even know. If it was a save, it was a great save. If it was a block, it was a great block. Either way, your team was just like, nope. Damn it, bro. So, what is. Seriously. Well, we're scored less than our XG, therefore your team has done tremendously well at keeping the game close. Again, I argue if you had played your starters, this game might have been even more close than you could have imagined. Because you sure got that frustrating possession thing going and that pressing that, oh my God, I don't even know what you're doing to make that happen. Must be the type of players. Something. Something in the water. That's what it is. Steroids, probably.
Well, they do call Rochdale the slums.
Yeah. You can tell that I like tall players, though. You look at the headers one, and it's just like he's won like none. Because you don't beat my team at headers. It's just not a thing that happens in reality. 65% is actually low for us. We beat most teams with more than that. Passing's pretty equal. We're doing better
Are
at
you
attacking.
kidding me?
Did you get an injury?
90th minute.
Oh, and it's Erhan too. Better players. I'm sorry. I'll give 12
Okay.
lashes to whichever of my players did that.
See how long he's out for.
Well, unless you think 12 isn't enough.
Hmm.
I said I'll give 12 lashes to whichever of my players did that, unless you think 12 isn't enough.
Well, we'll see. Our home opener just had to be against you.
Did
5 weeks.
5. That's a bunch. Sorry. It's a really good player to be missing for 5 weeks.
All right. Um.
This tier 6 player just about scored a bicycle kick on me. What the hell? 6 tier players trying bicycle kicks? Gotta like those. I mean, why not? You gotta impress somebody somehow when you're in those divisions. Did I not get these staff members I wanted? Coach, performance analyst. So I guess I didn't get my recruitment analyst that I want. Shame, shame, shame. Let's try, shall we? Ugh. 1450, 1413, 1416. This one. Approach to sign. I am approaching you. You will be signed. Aha! There we go. Couple recruitment analysts. Can't help me find some more players that I don't need.
All right. All right.
Ooh, I got my new coach. Coach, 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 coach. It's the coachiest coach. Oh, he doesn't. I thought for sure he was going to need intensive language course, but apparently not. So Berg Hagstead, let's get in. Training. Possession. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Sure, I'll leave you there. It's not bad. Double up our possession training. 1A.
Peter Kioso.
Sorry, what?
I feel like one of us had him a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, that's a
Peter Kioso.
yes. I had him on Ireland, or, and then he had a brother, I think, that you had. Check his. Um,
Yep, he's Irish. He has Irish
yeah, and
nationality.
doesn't he
Yep.
have a brother? Check his light staff. I think he's got a brother.
It doesn't say here.
Then I could be wrong. I did
No,
skip.
no. I had the Peter Kioso that I had was a goalkeeper.
Oh, that's
I
right.
think.
That's true. You did. Yes, that's right. Is it? Oh, is that a new gen you're looking at?
No,
Okay,
believe it or
so
not.
that guy's a real player. That's the one I
Mhm.
believe that I had. And yeah, you had a new gen who was named. So that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all these things. Who knows? I mean, all the VODs are on YouTube. If I ever want to sit there for hours and watch them, then I'll know. Some of them are like 10 hours long.
hmm
I don't edit my videos. I
Especially,
just they're just going on YouTube.
especially when we were in Ireland, we played
Oh yeah.
very long.
Our longest session was almost 11 hours. We had one on there. There's a VOD on there that's almost 11 hours, and I'm like, oh
Wow.
god. I mean, kudos to anybody who watches most of that. I uploaded the whole thing just the way it was.
Raw footage, unedited.
It is. I don't even bother editing it. Why? That would take me more time than anything.
True.
Was plus the one time I edited something to make it so that it was like shorter and more digestible. Somebody's like, "Well, I didn't see how you did this," or like I missed this thing, and I'm like, "I'm just gonna leave it there from now on." Could I just sit there and edit out bathroom breaks? Yeah, probably. But we even have like super fun conversations during those. So I don't know. I just leave it all there. Crew, then South, who's in second, and then Huddersfield, the EFL Cup. Huddersfield. Is that a championship team? No, it's EFL Cup.
Oh,
I think I play them. Yeah,
Huddersfield
yeah.
Championship.
Championship. I got a championship team already. Well, it's as good a time as any to put a
hmm
championship team out. Feel
So
feel like we
in
could.
the in the EFL Cup, the first round is League One and League Two teams.
Got it.
The second round are all the championship teams and all the non-European Premier League teams. So if you're playing in Europe,
Okay.
in
Don't,
the you won't
don't enter till the
you're
third
not in the
round.
second. Correct.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I had
No
forgotten
problem.
that structure. All right. Charles is back in. Charles in charge. Yeah. Let's go with my first team. Lots of heavy match loads on there, but oh well. They'll live in theory. In theory.
Let's do this.
Yes. That's oh yeah. Carry on your performance from the last match. I love when that's an option.
Mhm.
Remember that thing you did before? Do that again.
Was it
Except this
still
time
the
we're at home.
DW Stadium? Yep.
Sorry?
Uh,
What?
I was just naming Wigan Stadium off the top of my head.
Wigan?
Yeah, that's who I'm playing.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing Crew. I don't know the name of their stadium, but I'm not in their stadium. I'm at my
Oh, you're
stadium.
home.
I'm at Wham Stadium, formerly known as the Crown Ground. How boring is that? Barroso makes it 1-0. An emphatic kick. That was nice. Very nice. So nice. I'll get a new drink. Okay, how's it going? 2-0. All right. Get back here. Shabert has popped a goal in. I love it when that happens. Did you switch to the new tactic yet there, Plastic? Is it going okay? Is it working? Let me know. First match. Okay. You got a tallish striker to play? They don't have to be a world beater. They just got to be tall. Actually, look, we know how to play football. So there's that. Well, they'd be, hey, hooray. That's great. Happy with it. Shots. No, I don't want to tell them that. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent again. Because that's my favorite thing to say at halftime when we're winning by a lot. Not tall enough, but not a terrible option. Okay. Well, like in that division, I would think somebody like 5'10" with at least 9 jumping would probably you're dominating. That's great. Yeah. Do you play on key highlights? Score a few corners with that one as well. Find. Don't alter the set pieces if you can help it, because they're pretty good the way they are. On extensive now, he's using comprehension to figure out my own tactic. Got depressing. I understand. I completely get that. I do that every once in a while. It's like, let's get out the microscope and really try to dissect this. Then you're watching it. You're like, why am I doing this? Why is this my life now? Louis Brown. All right. No. Brown has his first goal for us. Isn't that swell? Time to put out my striker. So this new tactic is good. It's really good. I like it a lot. Having zero issue waxing everyone with this one. So time to switch to something else. Okay, maybe next season. Should definitely give this a full season. So yeah, you will win the scoring title with whatever striker you use on that tactic. It's going to happen. It's an inevitability. And that's why I made this new one, because I like playing with 2 strikers. But I'm pretty sure I can get 2 strikers to finish first and second in scoring. Sure, I can do. So that's my goal here. That's why I made this one, is to challenge myself to do something new. So far, it's looking like it could very well work that way. And with enough substitutions, it's possible, although don't hold me to this, that I could get 1, 2, and 3 scoring. Oh, there goes the clean sheet, though. Oh, I hate that so much. Mm. The team lost their minds. They're like, "Why are you doing this? This is a terrible idea." Just wait till they actually get comfortable with it. This is you tossing it in cold, and it still works. Isn't that amazing? Green got his first goal. Yay! They lost their minds. That's great. I love hearing it. We can't play like this. It's insane. I mean, it's not that bad. The roles should be simple enough for a team at that level. I mean, I think the inverted wingers might be the only problem. Just play them there anyways. Doesn't matter. My game's done. Jacob, how'd yours go?
We won 1-0.
You won 1-0. That's an
Yep.
improvement. So draw,
Yes,
loss,
sir. It
win.
is.
That's exactly how you started last season.
Was it really?
Yep. Yep. Draw, loss, and win. I shit you not. If you look back, you'll see you had a one of each in the first 3 matches. I don't have the greatest memory, but that I remember.
Excuse me.
You checking? Okay, fine. Check.
No, I'm doing my training.
It's fine. Yep. Draw, loss, win. Exactly. What's your? I mean, not counting the cup, of course, because you got knocked out in the cup first
Yeah.
round. But you're in the division. You were 1-1-1 first 3 matches, and you are again. Your goal
That
differential's
means
way worse this time, though.
we're gonna win the playoff final then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think you should. That'd be pretty amazing if you did that back to back, don't you think?
I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, look at this. I've already got 3 of the top 5 scorers. Barosa's top. So here's Hugo and here's Ravasti already. If I just keep those 3 going, I mean, Chabert could even sneak in there. That'd be cool to get 3 of the top scorers. I don't think I've ever had 1, 2, and 3. I've definitely had 1 and 2 a couple of times. Never had 1, 2, and 3. That is my goal. Oh no, my goal is to have 1 and 2. But if I could get 3 as well, that would be sweet. Wait, a free agent? Jacob, you have no
What?
money, do you? You have like $0.
Yeah, no.
You're
I'm gonna look at it next week at the deadline day to find one more loanee.
Oh no, this is a free
Maybe this.
transfer, and other people are making offers on him. I just think you should toss your name in the hat.
No, I have no money. I literally have $200 of payroll budget,
Oh yeah.
and I'd rather save that for a loan before I hit my 10% than a free transfer.
I mean, it's hard to argue with that. This guy'd be, yeah, good for League One. He's, uh, I mean, I've had this guy like in Premier League. He's not exactly great in the Premier League, but he's decent. I mean, he's definitely a championship quality player, to say the least. Plus, he's American, so I figured Jacob might jump all over that because he's Americans. This guy'd be good free, but whatever, whatever. We don't have to worry about that right now. He don't want him.
I think I'm gonna do one more game because I want to do some editing before I have to go to bed.
Sure, man. No
I'm
problem.
already I'm already up past my bedtime, really.
It's perfectly reasonable. I don't blame you at all. Hey, we got 2 days in this week. High five us.
We did, we did, and Monday was a long day too.
It was. It was nice. After having not played for a while, it was really good to get caught up like that. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, I,
And next week, Wednesday's looking okay so far, but you never know until a couple days beforehand, right?
yeah, I can do Wednesday.
Oh, you can. All right.
Yeah.
Confirming it early.
Um, Mondays. I like I said, Monday I was lucky because I had a light route and I got done early.
Hey, that's cool. Anytime that
So
happens, you just holler at me. I almost
yeah.
never have anything else planned on Mondays just for that reason. Just in case you yell at me
Oh,
and be like,
thanks.
yo, let's do this thing. Sometimes I
And
toss a game in there with other people, but not very often.
well, I was happy that I was able to plan it out early enough to whereas
Yeah.
I could tell you early on
I
that,
think I'm going to
be prepared for the chance of playing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I didn't know you were done. I think I'm going to convince Sidewinder to stream Monday with me, Football Manager, because I think, honestly, if he wants to learn the game, it should be here where other people can give him advice. It shouldn't just be my advice. I like it when other people have lots of advice. You know what I mean? So I might convince a few people to drop by on Mondays and get some advice. Well, for example, just out of curiosity, Plastic, what piece of advice would you give a new FM player off the top of your head? Doesn't have to be just one. If you think of two or three things, it's great. But I'm curious if you have anything you would toss at a new player. All right. So, I play Rochdale to under 21s tomorrow. Oh man, it's okay if you don't think of anything. Don't worry about it. There's absolutely no pressure. If nothing comes to mind right away, or did too many things come to mind all at once? Kind of a logjam in your brain. At least I, I don't have the luxury of saying I wish I could go back and tell myself when I first learned this game X or X or X because I've been here basically since the start of the series. So, even when it was Championship Manager, I was playing it back then. The stars are a lie. That's an excellent one. Yes, yes, they are. In fact, I mean, I don't know if they're an out and out lie, but they're definitely misleading the way that they can be interpreted. That's a really good one. Something I might not think of because I would take it for granted. All the more reason by having other people's insights. You feel like you've forgotten how to play. that's that's interesting. Why did you? How do you feel like you forgot how to play? Like, did you take a long break from the game? You miss FM19. Oh, yeah, FM19. That was the one with the three strikers up front bug. That one sucked. I'm so glad we tracked that shit down. Could overwhelm the defense with three strikers. I don't know if you remember that, but that was an FM19 thing. Getting your game set up, Jacob?
I'm doing my um first team.
Oh, that's cool. I have a game as well. But as long as you're doing your thing, take your time. Struggled with FM23. Yeah, I understand. There's some things about FM23 that just are definitely a little different. And I mean, I've had to talk Jacob through some of it too, because at the start he was getting the red card fever. We've managed
Oh
to
God, don't.
mitigate. We managed to get past that. But yeah, I think tactically there is a lot of things that need straightening out. So sorry if any of it's too much. Not all of it's my fault, obviously, because I only get to have input. I don't actually get to decide some of the changes because that's other people's department. They're doing the coding. But yeah, I think there's a lot of things that need to be straightened out. Because this year, there's like one of the big advertisements at the start was like, this year you'll be able to actually use defensive tactics and they will be effective. And that was true for about 2 months until it got patched out immediately again. And I'm just so frustrated by that. But what is
Um,
viable is using defensive midfielders instead of central midfielders. I hear you. I think the lack of transparency in the game has been one of its major issues. I don't mind. Yeah, I hear you. I hear a lot of people say this. I don't mind that it's harder. I just like to know why, so that I can make adjustments. And I was like, that's fair. Yeah, that is perfectly reasonable to say it that way. The game being harder isn't the issue. I said I don't know why it's harder. I don't know what has changed to make it this way. And even if you read the patch notes, they're not clear about telling you what has changed in such a way, right? I think some of the tactics have been um, basically when you try to improve one way of playing, it kind of ruins another one, and that's unfortunate because getting the balance just right needs more time than the 9 months that we're given to do it. So that's one of the biggest issues, I think. Oh, get past the first season. I agree with you. Once you start playing a tactic that works, and then start building your team for it, yeah, it really starts to feel good, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah. Then it starts to feel a lot better. But I mean, seriously, there is absolutely nothing wrong with going to somebody and be like, "I'm going to use your tactic just so I can start building my team," and then then eventually you might want to tweak things and play with it if you like. By all means, if you come up with some cool ideas for that tactic, let me know. I'd love to see them and or hear them. And if you want more, I'll give you more. Tell me a formation. I'm sure I have something. I have over 100 of the sequence where actually there's a list right here. I have 111 tactics so far that we have ruled viable for this game in our testing. 111 viable tactics. Now, a bulk of those have actually been made by other people. So if you get those ones, I will have to give the credit to them. But what that means is that we have 111 that we can work with going forward that we can kind of plunk into the engine for next season and say this works, this works, this works. Let's try to make these the default settings. That way people can build on what is working, but let's also look at what doesn't work and try to improve that as well using the same sort of ideas that came from the stuff that does work. That's part of the process in, well, I suppose that's the simplest possible terms. Yeah. I mean, tactics testing is fun. I really enjoy it. It's probably one of the most relaxing things. I only brought one winger to this game. The hell was I thinking? Okay. Uh that wasn't the smartest move I've ever made. Oh well. Looks like I'm going to get a very solid 2-0 win out of this game. And given these numbers, that it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. Winning 2-0 away from home comfortably like that, that's the stuff. And I'd rather win 6-0 away from home. But I believe that was the second place team. Oh no, they were in fifth. Still, they're good. Yeah, they were in second when I looked at the calendar earlier, but they're in fifth now. And I think winning 2-0 away to a top five team is definitely. How's your game going, Jacob?
We just got scored on.
I. Oh, that makes it 1-0 for them. All right, let's jump into his game and root for him. 6-2 corner? I told you you're going to score corners, and it was your striker, wasn't it? Yeah. So that tactic was born of an argument where somebody's like, target men don't work. Oh, okay. Target men don't score corners. Yes, they do. You can only score a corner on the close post. No, that's not true. I can score in the back post too. So yeah, you're
They
gonna
need to
find.
fix.
Hmm?
I don't know if this is true or not, but there should be no way in hell that the first 2 months of league games in England are 2 games a week. I just
I
I
don't
don't.
think it's like that either. But
I
I
will
think
look
that
that
might be
up.
part of the schedule we took.
No,
Play
it's
Wednesday,
because
Saturday.
they're too damn lazy to set a schedule. I'm checking this right now.
You can use the real schedule. I force ours to be Wednesday, Saturday games. I think that if we use the real schedule, it doesn't have as many games at the start.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me listen.
Um, the way FM works is if there's not enough weeks in a schedule for them to play once a week, i.e., every Saturday,
Mhm.
they front load the schedule. That's just how FM does it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
However, in real life, that's not the case.
Right. What do? They just make extra time during the season?
No, they spread out those Tuesday, Saturday games throughout the year, throughout the whole season.
Except for in December.
Yeah.
Yeah. In December, they just have a shit ton of games all at the same time. A whirlwind of games, which
Let me look
lots of
at.
teams complain about. It is officially dark outside. Almost 11 o'clock at night. It's finally dark. But then we get it the opposite in the winter, where it's like 4 p.m. and it's dark.
Mhm.
So it balances out in a way. Come on, stay on side. Oh, what?
Oh, he was still offside. So he had no choice.
I guess you're right. Let's see what we can do. Corner. Mine. No, okay. Throw in the other tactic. Throw it in. No, he's not gonna do that. 6-3, XG 3.02, 32 shots. Well, I'm sorry you conceded three, but you build up that defense. However, you won. That's what matters. It is possible to get clean sheets with that tactic, I swear. It is. It's just you're not going to get as many as with a more defensible tactic. Yeah, my goalkeepers have been consistently in the top three for clean sheets with that one. But like you said, you're probably playing a bunch of people out of position.
All right. That's gonna be it for me tonight.
Yeah, the frustration is setting in. Tiredness too, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
it's just this game.
This game's just terrible. I don't know why anybody wants to put up with this game. Goddamn game, it's so stupid.
Well, I wasn't planning on buying next year's game, so.
You said
But
that.
then,
We are. 'Cause
oh,
keeping a save going would be great.
yeah, that's the only reason why I would buy it.
But here's another thing that you got to remember
But
is that, and I know it shouldn't be the case, but it is that you actually have a bigger influence on things that change than most people. The
you
things that
know,
you complain about, I report those things. So it actually influences stuff that changes. Got your training done?
yeah, that's true. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I end up, things that people put in the chat too. I mentioned some of those. So I'm like, it's kind of a good thing to be talking to a tester directly because half the time, and here's a funny thing: more than half the time when I'm testing this game, if I go to post a bug in the bug forums because there's a forum for that, it's already there. Somebody's already found it and already posted it. So I'm just like, okay. So I just add kind of like a +1 to it, so they know that it's more of an issue. The more of those they get, the bigger the issue it is. That's what they encourage us to do. But I very rarely find something on my own that somebody else hasn't already posted. So it's nice when like you guys see something when people that are on here they're like, well, this needs fixing or this needs tweaking. It's nice if I can go and add that. And a few times you've brought up something that I've gone to add it and it wasn't already there. So that's nice. But in a way, that's sort of a bad thing because they prioritize the ones that have a lot of +1s.
Ah,
Yeah, but I'm not. But when more often than not, the things you say are in fact things that people are complaining about. So that's good, right? Because then I can throw one on
yeah.
there. You're like, aha, Jacob's right. This is a problem, as is evidenced by the number of people posting it. So anyway, that's good times. Plastic, thanks for
Yeah.
hanging out again. Really appreciate it. You aren't in my Discord, are you? Are you in my Discord? I don't think you're in my Discord. You need to be. Yeah, you subscribed. I'm so very sorry that I didn't send it to you the first time. soon as you hit that subscription button, I like to send those to people so you can come and keep me up to date on what you're doing, and have the most active Discord in the world, but it's reasonably active. I have to. How do I send you a private message? They get rid of private messages on here. Just to be able to send people a private message. I don't see it. I do see a way to send a private message anymore. They must have gotten rid of those. Okay, well, I'll just shoot the link right into the chat there. Hopefully, a bunch of weird random people don't click on that. Okay, well, have a good one. We'll chat again soon. So, yeah, good night.